Oh, what is up? What is up, good people? I had to get my vest on, baby. Got to get the vest before I get dressed. Cause they trying to snipe your boy out around here. They trying to snipe your boy out. Look at the Cino in there. Ha ha! Gotcha, bitch. Oh man. Oh man. What will they try next? Hit the like button coming through the door. If you're new here, subscribe. And let's start the show. Now, skip all that. Y'all know it's Carcino for life. Y'all know what time it is. This is why this guy away from the GOAT conversation. You can never have lost your confidence on a basketball court and can be considered greatest of all time. This man has lost his confidence in NBA finals. To go to the finals as many times as he did with all the advantages he had, he has come up short. He called himself the greatest player of all time on his own show. When you're great, that's for other people to say about you, not for you to say about yourself. You're trying to convince yourself you're the greatest of all time when you're not. Woo! Man, that gives me chills down my spine. Woo, man. I got to mess up because they try to stop your boy every chance they get. They want to block the notifications. They want to send everything out. They want to see how many times could they stop the thing from going in. Once it start getting traction, they want to knock it down because they don't want you to hear nothing we about to say. I'm the one they really didn't want to hear from. I was going to talk about this yesterday, but I saw Ticket cooking. I said, well, Ticket was the first one I seen with it, so let Ticket ride with that one. Because Ticket cooking him. So I just watched Ticket. I said, I'm going to go ahead and watch Ticket TV. Go on, Ticket. You cooking. Then everybody spoke. I was the only one that didn't say nothing. All day. Even the Laker game. I was going to do a post game and talk about the Laker game. I said, you know what? Take the night off. Y'all can go and have it. Now, woo! The fans of Kobe Bryant and all the other people in the NBA wants to know why the NBA has not launched an investigation into LeBron James. For the second time, Chael Sonnen, former MMA fighter himself, came out and admitted once again, not only him, but LeBron James, they have the same dealer. LeBron James, after the first time it was mentioned, never sued, never brought up any statements, didn't post anything on Twitter to say and answer anything that was mentioned. So Chael Sonnen even doubled down. After the attention Kevin Garnett got for just saying he's on that new Balco. Now, Balco is a company that was started by Victor Conte, right? And then Victor got busted for helping certain athletes with their performance-enhancing drug. Now, we know about Victor Conte. Matter of fact, I probably still got his phone number. Victor Conte loved to talk. But he rolled up on the careers of Marion Jones. He rolled over on everybody who was taking his products and had to come in and testify. Marion Jones had to come in and testify. They stripped her of everything. But Lance Armstrong, he's still a hero. I don't understand that. Then Sugar Shane Mosley, he got busted. So in boxing, we're very familiar with Victor Conte because that's normally who he worked with. Mostly was boxers and athletes and like Olympic athletes. So like track stars. So when this anomaly took place and the situation started to turn, you started to see a lot of people never trusted Victor Conte until he hooked up with Vada and said, I'm going to be on the other side of it now. I'm going to help people catch the cheaters. So now he switched into the other side. Now he's come out with something that's totally legally approved called Snack. So he's doing this product. But the Balco investigation into Victor Conte is what did it. Now, Chael Sonnen is somebody who believes that performance-enhancing drugs should be accepted. You know, it's just performance-enhancing. It's not steroids. You guys give steroids such a bad name. I mean, hey, when you see people dropping dead, I mean, I don't know how much of a bad name you want to give it. But with all the publicity Kevin Garnett got just for saying that, you see Kevin Garnett has switched his tone. He's now caping for LeBron again. Man, LeBron, they should have stopped that game for LeBron so he got 40,000, man. Ain't nobody got 40,000. Nobody had 39,996. Did they stop the game for that? They stopped the game when he passed Kareem. And that's the only time you need to stop the game. Yeah, he said, it's just performance enhancing. That's just like saying, I just shot you in the leg. You don't want to get shot anywhere. I don't want to get shot in the shoulder. I don't want to get shot nowhere. It's just performance enhancing. All I'm going to say is, I didn't see Ticket Podcast this morning. I saw his podcast yesterday when he was doing this. But all I'm saying is this. Michael Jordan ain't never needed no performance enhancing. Michael Jordan didn't need any performance enhancements. And he played cards, drank stogies, made it to every practice, played 82 games. And he wasn't on no performance enhancing. But you know what LeBron James fans gonna say? Man, Michael Jordan was doing all that. How you know he ain't? He was out gambling all night. How he gonna be out gambling all night? When he gonna sleep? He wasn't sleeping. So you know he was on something. No, your boy on something. Yeah, your boy on the juice. And y'all want to make it legal because of him. How much more proof do that? I mean, ESPN, where you at? You the number one leader in sports. This ain't sports. When Marion Jones got busted, y'all plastered her all over your network. She did a speech crying and everything. crying her heart out on the podium. Y'all stripped her of everything. Then all of a sudden, Chael Sonnen says this. Now your big fat manager, he want to take PEDs to get in shape. And the only shape he's still in is round. He forgot he still got to work out. Now, my thing is, you have a sports-based, like, nutritional supplement thing going on, right? LeBron has his own nutritional supplements that he puts out. Why ain't your fat-ass manager taking those? Why is he meeting in a dark alley with people to get stuff? I mean, buying them out of a trunk of a car from a guy in the back of a gym. Why is he going on the black market to get something for his weight loss that he could get from a doctor? If he had an obesity problem, you could just go to your doctor and get it safe. Here it is, you're getting it from a guy out of the trunk of his car, and you're comfortable with that. That's your fat ass manager. Now, let's go to the strength and conditioning coach, the guy who you claim, oh, well, he's not me, he's for my wife. Okay, a clutch guy, right, who was strengthening and conditioning that guy, is caught in the investigation also. So you got a trainer that's linked to you. You got a manager, your personal manager. We ain't gonna mention the biogenics lab in Miami when they got busted. And the girl said what? LJ was the initials. And Mr. Paul used to come and get the PEDs for LJ, the initials. And that man went to jail and never said the name of who it was. Now, the trainer, you said the trainer, well, y'all teams claim that the trainer trained your wife. Oh, I never trained. So Savannah's out here roided up. Is that what you telling me? Savannah's out here on roids? Is that what you want to put out there, LeBron? Your team is a mess. It's a big, gigantic, colluded mess. This is on you, Bron. This is on you. You spend $1 million a year on your body. We see where that money going. Keeping people quiet. I spent $1 million on my body. You saw nothing. You saw nothing either. Go. Oh, the chickens have come home to roost. The chickens have come home to roost. Let's play what Dreamers Pro did. Because he did it too. He played the audio with the photo.
Used to be the guy. Like he used to be the guy 30 years ago, 25 years ago.
And I've seen you on Jim Rome, and you're like, LeBron, he's a bitch.
Yes.
LeBron's a dork.
You
call okay.
Yes.
What's your beef with LeBron?
There was a guy that turned out to be a very nice guy, but he was like getting this credit for being a badass. Ray Lewis.
Yeah,
that's
Ray
who
Lewis.
it was.
Well, Ravens. He's a Hall of Fame linebacker.
Well, and then I ended up meeting him. He was a very nice guy.
Yeah.
But yes, at the time I was building some fight, and I called him.
Why did you call LeBron a dork, though?
Well, what did LeBron do? LeBron had done something to me. And he was coming to UFC fights, and he wasn't doing autographs, and it was just one of these things that rubbed me the wrong way. And he and I have one thing in common. We use the same drug dealer to buy our EPO. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, there's performance-enhancing drugs, and they'll come out and try to tell you those are bad things. Performance and enhancing are good terms. You can pin that on me all you want. If there's something out there that can make you better, I'm not going to lie about it like a lot of other people are. And it was a big deal. It's like LeBron. To explain where you got to understand, I grew up through the Hulk Hogan era. Like, I mean, I'm taking my vitamins and I'm doing my push-ups every night and I'm flexing in the mirror for 10 years and I can't put on any muscle. Like, Paul, why didn't you say you were taking anabolic steroids? Like, I did the prayers, I would have done the steroids.
Yeah.
Why didn't you include that?
Well, because he would give speeches like,
10 years.
you guys need to take your vitamins, kids. Yeah. So is there validity to your story with the same drug dealer? Is that actually accurate? Straight up.
Specific, but it's a wonderful drug. See, this is what, but
guys, it's good.
It's a legal medicine. That's one of the things. It's a legal now. You can ban it in sports and there's different rules, but I'm sharing with you, like, this is what Lance Armstrong did when he finally clean. It was something called EPO. And in the world of performance enhancing drugs, in my experience, EPO is king, and it is king by 8. I would pass up 5 others up just to have that, but it's very, very difficult to get. It's very expensive. We happen to have the same guy. I didn't say that to out him and or embarrass him. This wasn't like a dry snitch. I'm sharing that if you want to get a basketball and you want to make it to 38, you want to be the MVP of the league, you can't just go do certain things. There's a little bit more to it. Let me share with you what that is. I mean, I have the same problem with The Rock. Every time I'm around The Rock, he's a very nice guy to me, but I don't know why he denies steroids. He denies them, and John Cena denies them. It's like, guys, they're legal. Testosterone is legal. Steroids got a bad rap and this dirty rap, and it brings in connotations that you're in like a back alley of a Gold's Gym and you're buying something out of a brown paper bag. There's also legal medicines, which is what you guys do. I believe The Rock takes his legally. Why wouldn't you just come out and tell people that? It's a great. Stallone did. Schwarzenegger finally did. Suzanne Summers did and wrote a book on it. But that's a very honorable thing. If this is what you're truly doing, I feel
you're saying that's not all natural, Phil.
And you can say nothing. Like, you can just post those pictures and say nothing. But if he chooses to come out and say, here's my diet, here's my cheat meals, and here's specifically what I do, but you leave out the anabolics, which you know is what's actually creating that, not the pancakes in the morning and the 4 a.m. wake up. I think that you need to say it. I do. Or you can just stay away from it. So I helped LeBron. He didn't have the courage to say it, so I said it for him.
Wow.
You didn't have the courage to say it, so I said it for you. Whoa! Whoa! Where the lawsuit papers, Brian? Where that lawsuit? Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. Sue him. There you go, sue him. Sue Chael Sonnen. Stage is set. Undisputed. Fox Sports 1. ESPN won't touch it. Now, why won't Fox talk about it? Why won't anybody on Fox Sports talk about LeBron? They talked about it on regular Fox. Somebody's show decided to bring it up. They had nothing to do with basketball. So you are exposing, once again, there is a collusion, a consortium. Right? He said, because you still need evidence. No, we don't. We don't need evidence. Our evidence, we just heard the evidence. Chael Sonnen will need the evidence. And he's got it. He said, we got the same dealer. So if he goes to court, he's got to name the dealer. And LeBron James will have to explain a lot. See, the thing is, he says it's definitively we got the same dealer. So now, LeBron's got to cut that dealer off and say, hey, I don't know what he's talking about. He can't get that dealer to admit nothing. So now you're going to force Chael Sonnen to go to another level. Then he'll bring the house down. And if you know what he knows, like he said, meeting in the back of the gyms with the brown paper bag, That's what happened with LeBron's manager. Meeting in the back of a gym. We helping him take down a black man. No, boo, no. The black man taking the black man down. That man is the only man taking himself down. The onus is on LeBron. He's a game cheat, in my opinion. He's a dirty, low-down cheater, and I didn't need this to prove it. I've been showed you. He go from 1 year, from 2011 to 2012, in a summer, in 2 months, he looked like a damn stallion. Like somebody tranked the hell out of him. I showed you the side-by-side comparisons, everything. Nobody wanted to believe it. Now, did you notice LeBron James slimmed down after the Balco investigation? Y'all didn't even know that. After they won their second championship, going into the final year in Miami, the big investigation with the Balco was going on, right? I mean, not Balco, Biogenics Lab. So LeBron James noticed, like the fans noticed, LeBron James was looking a little slimmer than what his normal look was. He had slimmed down some. He wasn't as bulky as he used to be. So, this is right after that whole thing when he went to Miami and he was all jacked up. And remember he had this is after 2014 when he left Miami and they had the whole biogenics thing going on. Let me show y'all a little something. This is LeBron when he went back to Cleveland. Y'all didn't know how slim he got. And everybody was like, damn, what happened to LeBron? This got swept under the rug. See, we finna bring it all up tonight. Well, this morning, that's what LeBron looked like. That's when he was first going back to Cleveland. This was when the Biogenics Lab got busted. And everybody said, man, Bron, you got slim. What happened to Bron? So they had to create a new story for LeBron James slimming down and losing all that Miami mass. Because he couldn't go to that biogenics no more. So until he can get some new products, that boy was like Bane without that juice. That boy shrunk up. Oh. And I'm going to the Tim Burton Batman, to that era. Now, why did that happen? I'm about to show you. They had to create a story. Here it is. LeBron James, 67-day diet. That's helped him with the weight loss. So they had to create a lie as to why LeBron James was here. So let's go into this. Oh, you're going to love this. LeBron James, the Cleveland Cavaliers star, famously lost a considerable amount of weight in 2014 after the biogenics investigation, which got A-Rod and some other people, after going on a 67-day diet called the Paleo Diet, a special program which NBA players like Ray Allen has adopted in recent years, calls for the elimination of processed foods, grains, sugars, and even legumes. The term paleo is derived from the Paleolithic period, which was a 2.5 million year ago era that ended about 10 millennia ago. Right? The proponents of the diet argue that the human bodies today remains very similar to the Paleolithic man, and that we are not fully equipped to metabolize the foods that were developed after the event of agriculture or whatever. The diet is sometimes called a caveman diet, since it advocates eating like humans did thousands of years ago and emphasizes on the addition of proteins and meats to your meals, since meat was the staple of the Paleolithic man. It also advocates that the consumption of non-starchy fruits and vegetables and the complete elimination of dairy, grains, and sugar. Now, LeBron weighs about 250 and is much more agile after his dramatic weight loss on a low-carb style paleo diet. Weight loss had nothing to do with basketball. He insists that weight loss had something to do, but more proving to himself that he had self-discipline and willpower to achieve goals he had set for himself. Didn't I tell you they was gonna create some bullshit? Didn't I tell you? Now, many of you never heard of that. Many of you never heard of that. Look at him. That boy was Slim Shady. He was old Slim Shady. Yeah, act like I ain't never did PEDs before. Oh, man. Yeah, the black Slim Shady right there. Man, that dude was sitting over there getting juiced up, and everybody know that boy got more holes in his butt than the damn moon got craters. It'd be like, check out 1,000, 2,000 needle marks in his ass. Victor Conte said there's no proof LeBron used anything illegal. Well, there ain't no proof. Why don't he sue? Go on and sue. Sue Chael Sonnen. Sue me. Add me to the lawsuit so I can come to court. Oh, I would love to go to court. I would love to go to court. I'll be, please give me that kind of camera exposure. I'll be camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. They be, you can't, my lawyer be on my back. You can't say that. Only in the court, not to the press. F it. I'm bringing it all down like Samson, baby. That dude there is dirt. Oh, yeah. See, LeBron been getting away with a lot for too long. He did all the dirty stuff he done did and kept in the dark. We knew all about it. Now, did I come out? I could have publicly drug you, LeBron, for all the dirt you done did behind closed doors. I kept it on the Patreon, and I never exposed it here. Never. After all these years, it's still on the Patreon. All your little IG models, all your little text messages, all that stuff I got. Your burner accounts. You know why? Because all these IG models talk. These IG models talk, especially when they ain't getting no bread no more to be quiet and sleep with you. The Utah hoes, we know all about them. All about the Utah hoes. We know all about them. But when has it been cool for another man to expose another man like that? Even though I don't like you, I didn't do that to you on this YouTube. I let your lie live, knowing damn well how dirty you is. I know how bad you treat Savannah. I know how bad you treated your mama. I know how bad you treated a lot of people. And you got a good PR team around you. Let's see what old Lambo got to say about what you did and how dirty and foul you was in real life. And I went viral for the LeBron and Beyonce thing. I ain't the one that started it, but I got all the credit for it. I was in the mall when it broke. I was in the mall when that story broke. That wasn't me. I was responding to it. And then I went viral. And then they complained on YouTube, LeBron them, and they came and took my video and mushed it to the ground, and my notifications couldn't go out no more. I'm responding to what was already out there. Who don't remember that? I know I do. See, what they want to do is have you go through the motions. And what I mean by going through the motions, they don't want you, the people, the public, right? You're not supposed to have any say in this situation whatsoever. You're supposed to just watch the game. I know if they sent my notifications out properly, we'll be in the thousands. They don't want that, John. Unfortunately, they don't want that. Where's Cappy? Exactly. Cappy was put in hiding. They was like, oh, she ain't stable. She wasn't stable. And the first thing she came and said is that LeBron James is basically Shannon Sharp. That they part of the Skittles crew and that Chris Paul was one. But I think she meant Rich Paul. But she said Chris Paul. And everybody thought that was crazy. It ain't crazy to me. You seen the way LeBron act? You seen the way he do things? I done seen him be very zesty. I'm just saying. He's okay and very comfortable doing a lot of zestiness. Here it is, the video that shocks the world. I'm in the mall.
I gotta get up out of here. I couldn't even finish my food. Almost choked on my.
I was in the mall. Listen.
I gotta get up out of here. I couldn't even finish my food. Almost choked on my food. I couldn't even believe it. Almost choked on my food. Almost choked on my food. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
LeBron caught cheating with Beyonce. Oh my God. This is going down. No clickbait. You don't clickbait with nothing like that, bro. It's spreading now. Believe me, it's spreading everywhere now. As I'm talking to you, it's spreading everywhere. I wish I could say it ain't so. But when I had to get up to walk, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to my car. I'm in here trying to eat. So now that everybody's here, oh, I'm 100% on this. Y'all finna hear it right here. LeBron met Jay-Z when Jay-Z was getting ready to start out, and he wanted.
Now, the whole thing is everybody was mad at me. TMZ used to pick it up and everything, right? I was telling people where it came from. That didn't come from me. I was telling it like where we got it from, where the story came from. I even gave up the source. Now, apparently, Lambo, LeBron James' mother's fiance or ex-fiance, told this story to them because he was putting out a book. Remember, he was writing a book and he was talking about it. Have anybody seen Lambo since? And where's Lambo's book? Never came out. So in the end, everybody mad at me. Why is everybody mad at me? I was minding my own business. I was eating lunch in the mall, and next thing you know, my phone gets hit. Beep, LeBron and Beyonce, LeBron and Beyonce. That didn't come from me. I'm like, you think I'm gonna make up something that big? Who would make up something like that? Hell, you talking about where's the book? Where's Lambo? You talking about that's why you think I got the vest on, baby. They coming. They gonna be, he won't stand still. Shoot, they coming. Oh, they already know what time it is. Come on now. Nobody's slow. They all know what time it is. Wanted to sign LeBron James to Rockefeller Records. Jay-Z and Beyonce has split up. So what ended up happening is she probably never shared the details of her and LeBron to Jay, or I don't know, he might know. Because right? You talking about nothing on Google? Are you crazy? You better reset your whole phone. Mainstream media is scared to touch it. But the source of this information is coming from LeBron James' mom's ex-boyfriend, Lambo. Now, look, that's the source of the information. That is the source of the information. So if the source of the information is given, why in the world is anybody blaming me? That's why I'm like, what are you talking about? The source of the information told people where this came from. Everybody blame me. They're like, it's him. I said, man, I got 100,000 views. They stopped it and came and chopped me down, all because of that. And it wasn't me at all. So if y'all don't think that they're familiar with me, they are very familiar with me. As Gilbert Arenas would say, see, you should have just got your money and stayed quiet. Now they really know who you are. Because you're messing with me. And my response was, so? I'ma still get my money. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. Just ain't where I've been. It's where I'm about to go. He said, oh, wait, everybody's not fanboying? No. And this is the part I love. You know, you got all these people that come along and make up these whole new analogies for LeBron James only. Only for LeBron. Hit the like button too, y'all. Hit the like button up because they all trying to come with this sabotage now. Well, when you're in a situation when you got LeBron James in a bad predicament, then this wouldn't even be the situation at hand. This wouldn't even be the case. Since that Beyonce video, you have not heard from Lambo. You have not heard from, right, you have not heard from LeBron James. Right, you haven't heard from him. He had a book coming out, everything. So either LeBron paid him to go away, or what happened?
This and Lambo, man. You know, I ain't fucking with nobody, man. I'm just doing my career, man. You know, I understand that I ain't perfect, man. You know, and life, man, brings some certain things up, man, that, you know, everything don't stay the same. But I know I ain't perfect. But one thing I could say, that I love my wife. And every day I with my wife, I love my wife. So I know, like, again, I'm not perfect. So motherfuckers need to stop acting like they perfect before I go to exposing you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So stop motherfucking fucking with me, man.
Yep.
You know what the fuck I'm talking to, man. Stop putting motherfucking shit on my name, slander my name, for I fucking expose you. You know what my eyes saw. You dirtier than me, man. Don't make me fucking expose you, man. I'm telling you, leave Lambo the fuck alone. You know I don't give a fuck. Just leave me the fuck alone before I expose you, man. I'm telling you right now. Straight up. I don't give a fuck who catch this.
Look, Lambo.
Woo! So he warned LeBron. He warned LeBron. He warned LeBron. Just leave me alone. Quit trying to throw dirt on my name. Let it go. He know too much. A lot of people know where the bodies are buried. Now, we was merciful dealing with LeBron. So LeBron had slimmed all the way down to 216 or whatever. Then he started to bulk back up. Guess he got his new products. He got the new juice. And when he came to the Lakers, yeah, it was kind of like, all right, the party's on. You got to all your party favorites. You got your new house built. You got out of Cleveland. And you bulked up and put 15 pounds on to get to 265. So when you jacked yourself all the way back up 15 more pounds because you had to get a new dealer, blamed it on the paleo diet, nobody believed you. Nobody believed you. Shoot, they got Cino out here like Bang. Do not stand on ceremony with me, Mr. James. Victory has defeated you. His pieces cost you your strength. I'm about out here like bang, baby. Yes. Victory has defeated you. Your precious armory. We will need it. I was wondering what was going to break first. Your spirit or your body. Now I see it's both. Your body is broken. You broke down, AD broke down. You had D-Lo had to save y'all with the magnet ball. The ref was just letting everything go. I told y'all to bet the Lakers in the points. They was Giannis is coming back. I don't care if Santa Claus and Jesus came back out there. The NBA can't afford to let the Lakers lose no more games. It's only about 15 remaining. They in 10th. They got some dangerous teams coming up that they got to win. All of a sudden, the cat is out. Cat is out. Meniscus, he might be gone for the season, whatever. Now, Minnesota finna lose to the Lakers. Lakers finna go on a run, probably get to 7. You know, do what they do. No, what happened is this boy is playing with a broken bone in his foot. He's got a fracture in his ankle. He's got a fractured bone in his foot. He thinks it's ankle soreness, but it's not. He really has a fracture in his foot, and the pain is going up through his ankle. It's really irritating to step on. It's like a hairline thing, but it's off. This is the medical report. I didn't even talk about it yet because I already know what's the medical report. I know what's going on. I know the lies. It's just ankle soreness. No, he's been playing through it. He know already the medical report. The medical report was done months ago. So he already know what it is. And they saying, we could put you in an air boot. You take 6 weeks off. LeBron can't take 6 weeks off in no air boot. And just do stretching exercises. It don't require surgery. But you can get your, like, if it's inflamed, the more you keep playing on it, the more you're going to have to ice it down. So he just tries to ice it every day. But he's old. See, this is what the PEDs can't tell you. It's time to sit down. You can get tranked all you want. Your body is still old. Like everybody's like Mike Tyson, man, he hit you one time, you're going to be gone. He's 57 years old. This is a 20-some-year-old man. I had gotten to the point where I was stronger than my grandfather. And he was big and massive, still powerful. But I'm in my 20s, and I was, boom, putting him down. First time I ever thought I would ever in my life do that. My cousin Johnny was stronger than all of us. Mac was putting us all down, and we were all arm wrestling, man. He was putting us all down. I'm like, man, Mac's strong. Now, that was the last time we saw Mac, too. Months later, he ended up having a heart attack, passing away. But it was something in his family's condition. They all had bad hearts. And Mac went. Then after Mac went, then his brother went, Billy. Yeah, it was just like on his mother's side of the family. Yep. Why did Chael Sonnen say these things? Chael Sonnen said these things because he knows LeBron James is, you know, what could he say? He knows LeBron ain't gonna dispute any of it. Why would he? Why would LeBron James dispute any of this? Hit the like button too, you know, all the good people that's here. Hit the like button, like it up, strike it up. So my thing is, you know what these LeBron fans tried to do now? They tried to say, well, Kobe Bryant, he was taking stuff. Man, what was up with all those trips to Germany? Kobe Bryant, a man who every day pushed himself to the brink. Every day. Every day. Outworking everybody. Do you think that is a man that takes shortcuts? He went there to get plasma from his own body put back in his knees because he did not want to go through American surgery. He wanted the stem cell research to put his platelets back into his knees. They don't do the procedure here in the United States. They do it in Germany, and it rejuvenates the knee. They take your own platelets, spin them around in a machine, and insert it back in the fluids back into your knees. And y'all want to assume that this man who was doing that was doing steroids? Why would he have to go to Germany for steroids? He could do that right here at home. LeBron, look at LeBron. Did LeBron have to go to Germany? No. See, now you could do it in the United States now. But back then, that rejuvenated and kept Kobe's knees going. Because Kobe had knee problems from, you know, playing defense, guarding guys in the age of 34, point guards, young guards. Kobe was still dunking the ball. He came back rejuvenated. But see, what's going to happen is when you keep putting all the stress on your body, like Kobe was still thinking, even in his 30s, where you're supposed to taper off. Your body no longer needs to do all of the things you did when you were 20. Kobe didn't know how to balance not doing that anymore. Your body has muscle memory. It don't really need all that when you get older. You just need a little bit. He was still grinding himself. So it's putting an extra strain on your body to have to go into the game now. The older you get, he was still doing the training like he was when he was in his 20s. You can't do that in your 30s. And that's where the misinformation, he's still trying to do those long drives. Then it becomes more weighing on you and taxing during the game. Oh, here we go. LeBron is still top 3 player of all time, still a billionaire. It's nothing y'all can do but cry. I don't see a tear coming out of my eye for this dude being on PEDs. That ain't my thing. Did it look like a tear coming out of my eye on that photo there? No. No tear coming out of that eye. Now, right. They actually mad, not me. Oh, you damn right. I got a vest up. Bron got them shooters on deck. Yeah, KG out here capping for Bron now. I don't care, man. 40K, man. They supposed to stop the game. 40K. But he ain't 40K, man. 40K. But he ain't, I don't care, man. 40K.
The way it get alternate.
Speak on it, yeah. Am I making it?
He was losing his damn mind over that 40K, boy. I don't care, man. That's 40K. It's 40K, P. Yo, P, it's 40K.
Lord, they didn't do the 40,000 right. Nike supposed to bid on the side with shoes. He's supposed to come out with 40,000. Lord,
The 40,000 kicks,
Lord, you supposed to have
40,000 pair.
Sotheby's supposed to be at the game. I'm supposed to be on the side, and I'm supposed to be in here like I'm finna win. As soon as you hit 40,000, I was supposed to take all this shit off. Take this off. Take these off. Let me get the shoe. Come on, Lord, you know the league. Halftime. When they had our fucking All-Star jerseys, bro, you had to take the jersey off and put on a whole new jersey. You know why? Because they had already auctioned your shit off. Come on,
And
man.
give it to the league. We did have to
This
do
might
that.
be over everybody's head, so we're
We had to give our
certified.
jerseys away and get alternate.
Speak on it, yeah. Am I making this up?
Oh, no, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Paul forgot about that. Paul forgot about that. And he's like, yeah, they had already auctioned off our jerseys. We had to get those up and put on an alternate. They had already auctioned those off.
You can't tell me this ain't no tokenization or no. Come on, man. If they could have, they would have tokenized the 100-point game. Real shit.
Yeah, they didn't know. It wasn't like that.
You were supposed to stop the game. You were
Yeah.
supposed to pay homage. And when we go to fucking Massachusetts,
That jersey, shoes, and
we're gonna have a whole display of the 40,000. Not only the ball, but the jersey, the shoes, the socks. If the nigga wore a jockstrap, whatever the fuck he had on for 40,000, Lord, it's gonna be in its own case. And if not, man, the leaf behind it, bro. Y'all, 40,000? We ain't never, nobody's ever seen 40,000.
Hey, I just heard.
See, that's the thing right there. It's so dumb. Because here's the thing. And I want to say this to KG. I want to say this to everybody who keeps getting stuck on the number 40,000. It's a milestone. Once he passed Kareem, we ain't never seen that before. Nobody's ever gotten that number. Nobody's ever gotten that number. So that's a milestone. Everything he's scoring is going to be the milestone. So what you going to do? Stop the game every point? But he hit 40,000. So Kareem was at 39 something. Do you think he said, well, damn. Well, he's at 38. Like, I'm almost at 40,000. Maybe I should play one more year and get 40,000. You crazy? Nobody cared. Every point he scores is going to be the milestone. Nobody cares. It's a dog and pony show. You just celebrated the man passing Kareem. So who did he pass now? Nobody. So why the hell would you stop the game? But it's a milestone. It's 40,000. I know what he's saying. Y'all done did all this promotion for it on the show. Why don't y'all continue it and go the whole green mile? Because that's what you should do. Bring the NBA out, make a dog and pony show of it, had a 40,000 Nike kicks. Nike dropped the ball on that because that's the way they can sell some of them garbage ass LeBron shoes. The LeBron shoes is nothing but Air Maxes, y'all. They weren't selling Air Maxes, so they just named them LeBrons. That's all they did. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. The Air Max brand, this is why nobody really buy LeBrons. Anybody who knows shoes really know what's been going on. When LeBron shoes was coming out, they were like, we're going to call it LeBron. What they did was take the Air Maxes and say, all right, we're not selling Air Maxes. So people are just not buying those shoes. So let's turn the Air Max over to our new signature shoe for LeBron James. We need to come up with a design he liked. And he came in there, he saw the first LeBron's like, oh man, I love these. These my shoes? Bet. He was just happy to get a shoe. He's 18 years old. He didn't know they were Air Maxes. So they gave LeBron a shoe that wasn't selling. So he had a 7-year deal worth $100 million, right? Nike gave him a 7-year deal for $100 million. And everybody's like, man, a 7-year deal for $100 million. That's amazing. That was a ripoff. That was a complete ripoff. You know what they did? He got that deal before he played one game. Okay, if you're a businessman, here's what I'm going to tell you that's a bad idea. The first year, the LeBrons made over almost 400 million, they said, in revenue. In its first year, they made almost $400 million in the first year off of LeBron's, when his first rookie season, off his shoes. With everything combined with that, Nike made about almost $400 million just off of that alone, that year for the first LeBrons. So they made everything that they offered you for 7 years in the first year. They made all your money that they paid you in the first year. You got a bad deal. So while we thinking $100 million for 7 years is outstanding, they're laughing to the bank. Believe me, if they're willing to pay you that, they're going to be making way more. They crushed it out the park. So Nike made back everything that they offered LeBron in the first year. So they gonna make 7 years worth of revenue off of you, make about $1 billion, and gonna pay you $100 million. So now after 7 years, though, they're gonna have to come with the bag. So this is why LeBron is in the position he is now with Nike. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna have my own brand. I want my own signature shoe. Yeah, but your signature shoe ain't selling. That's why you can't go out and get nobody to be under your brand. He was like, I was gonna make Luka my first, but he went with Jordan. Right, Jordan sell. Jordans make money. Jordan can give somebody a signature shoe. Steph Curry got a signature shoe with a De'Aaron Fox. Here's his first signature signing. You don't have one yet. Nobody's signing with you. Talk about it, Bron. Nobody signed with you yet. Talk about I was trying to get Luka. Zion signed with Mike. Luka signed with Mike. They don't want nothing to do with you. None of these dudes. De'Aaron Fox have signed with Under Armour and Steph Curry shoes. Got his own signature shoe with Steph Curry. Steph got his first signature signing already. Nobody dealing with you. Who gonna be your signature signing? Austin Reeves? Go get Austin Reeves. Yeah. And then everybody's mad. What y'all mad about? This is what this clown does. This clown gets in the ring and starts doing everything all over again. Now, where's the news? Where's the news?
LeBron James' wife and 2 associates named in federal PED investigation story that just recently came out. And it's got a lot of people saying, is LeBron doing GH, his young growth hormone? Is this the Lance Armstrong story that's about to come out? And they're going to strip him of all these different accolades that he has. So let's read it. LeBron James' close associate, Ernest Mims, business manager, and David Alexander, trainer, have been named an unredacted federal document related to the biogenesis scandal. However, there is no accusation or evidence of LeBron James using performance enhancement drugs in the reports. The biogenesis scandal previously implicated Major League Baseball players like Ryan Braun and Nelson Cruz, leading to suspensions for 21 players. Ernest Mims was cited for buying controlled substances for personal use, while David Alexander was listed as a Miami-based personal trainer for LeBron James's wife. LeBron James and other athletes were not directly named in the case, and James's representative stated that he had no prior knowledge of his name being referenced in biogenesis investigation. Now, Rob, can you pull up a picture with LeBron James? Let me read that to you. If you found that, let me just read that. A representative for James told ESPN that the Los Angeles Lakers had no knowledge. He, his wife, or his associate were even referenced in a biogenesis investigation until approached by the media organization last year. ESPN's request to interview James and Mims were declined after they provided James's camp with applicable information to back up their questioning. It's clear ESPN's reporting on the subject took over years worth of research. And while this is first needle moving action involving the biogenesis case in several years, it's surely not going to be the last. Can you find a picture? Just Google, is LeBron James taking PED with his body? Tom, I'm going to go to you first because there's a story of this that came out with Peyton Manning. We had his neck accident. What are your thoughts on the story here with LeBron James and Peyton Manning?
Well, look, I mean, there's smoking guns here, but there is a huge economic interest of the NBA not to have your number one star have an issue like this. They saw what happened with A-Rod, Manny Ramirez, and how baseball took such black eyes. So there's a lot of economic interest in the NBA not to have this happen. But the other side of it, there appears to be a playbook here. Because when Peyton Manning hurt his neck, supposedly he was receiving certain substances that came to his wife. And I don't recall seeing Ashley kind of beef up or be bench pressing Honda Civics. And he had a very big medical need because they were trying to heal the fuse of the vertebrae on his neck, and he was having trouble doing that. And there was certain muscle deterioration that happened as a result of the surgery. And people said, well, if an average individual was using these things, I would be actually prescribing them. Unfortunately, he's an individual who is he makes a living where they have a book that says you can't use these things. So I think Deadspin have it right. You know, they call them WAGs, wives and girlfriends.
Yeah.
They've changed it this morning. They're now PAGs, and it's pharmaceutic girlfriends. So it's a completely different category now.
Oh man. Now see, they're gonna tell you the truth. I said the exact same words, but I was wrong. But they were right. Yep, Peyton Manning had it go to his wife. That seemed to be a whole new trend now, right? Now the wife got the personal trainer. He trains my wife. Right, like he said, we don't see Savannah over there lifting no damn Honda Civic. So, as they tried to tell you, and that man just told you, there's economic reasons why LeBron James ain't even worried about this, because he knows he is not going to have to answer for any of this. No matter how much the people cry and want some answers, he's not, because the league is like, nobody's touching it. If ESPN continues with the investigation, they're going to risk losing the NBA. So that's why it's buried. It's an economic reason why they are not touching LeBron James. They don't want it, and it's not going to happen. He's not going to test positive, even when he does. I've heard he definitely got busted for marijuana in his system. Oh yeah, the dro. Bron had dro in his system, and he got pissed. Like, man, y'all keep with these bullshit tests. So they said, you know what? We gonna just eliminate it, period. They don't even test LeBron. LeBron does not get tested. When he came into the bubble, he told them, man, we don't want to be taking this BS marijuana thing. We want to be able to smoke. So they said, all right, y'all can smoke in the bubble. No weed test. Come play. All right, cool. We can smoke. So it's so many of these dudes smoking in the league now. It's crazy. That was one of the stipulations of them to come back to do the damn thing. Is they like, look, man, we don't want to feel like going through no tests and all that. Man, we want to smoke. All right, you can smoke. All right, cool, we'll play. No testing. You can smoke. All right, cool. Now that's what's up. I'm like, damn, dog, y'all would put weed smoke over every damn thing. If the fate of the world was on the line and a blunt was in the way, they're gonna be like, hold on. But we running out of time to hit the button. Hold on. Is that Golden Kush? I just want to hit this, right? Well, we got time. Yeah, it's good. Look, we don't know how much time it is. We gotta hit the button. No, we got time. The fate of the world. Hit the button in a minute. Just chill for a minute, man. We ain't going nowhere. Boom! So the whole fate of the world could be on the line. And that blunt gonna come right in there. They would stop in their tracks till everybody just chill on out, man. Let's just chill out. Let's smoke. We got plenty of time. We don't. It's ticking away. Nah, we can make it. That thing don't really be going off when it says 0. Boom! Yeah, they're gonna be like, you satisfied now? We all dead. Damn, man, it really went off at 0. Damn, I ain't got no blood. Oh no, we in hell. So there's supposed to be a federal investigation. I mean, but here it is. It's been what? How many years? And it's been connected to the biogenics. That was in 2012, 2014. And you just not getting traction now? Why are you here if you disagree? Exactly. So shouts out to Chael Sonnen for bringing that up. 100%. Oh yeah, we got the advance on the Patreon. That's kicked in already for the people that want to see it. We got the interview with Metal Rose. That's on the Patreon right now. You get early access to that. But yeah, but everybody's like, man, this should disqualify LeBron James for being mentioned in any category whatsoever. I tried to tell people don't do it. I tried to tell people countless times, don't do that. Don't go down that road. Because it don't fit. You see, when people come up with their own, like, I want to say ideology, when they come with their own, imaginary things that they want to do, they should come with something that's more genuine, that's more from the heart. Instead, they come from, just total BS. I try to make sure I stay ahead of the grain, Because when you come with that mentality, oh, y'all having a whole conversation. I'm like, what are y'all talking about in the chat? That's right. Subscribe and hit that like button. Hit that notification bell on this page. What do we have coming up on the Patreon? I just told you that. We talk about Dak Prescott's future with the Cowboys. But more importantly, you see the scene with Metal Rose. The super R&B group Metal Rose. Dude. And like, we want some R&B, we want some smooth. So what did I do? We got the #1 super group R&B ready to go right here. D Rose, done it. Marcus Allen. This is nobody else other than the one and only Metal Rose.
Yes, sir.
So Metal Rose came up, did an interview. We knocked it out. It was great. That interview went down. Go to the Patreon and check that out right now. Get your early access. If you ain't heard it already, you get to learn a lot about the music business. Man, I wish, man, we did another interview after the interview was over that was even better. I wish I had that on there. We were just talking about stuff that we can't talk about in an interview. You know, it was just a lot of business talk and stuff that go on behind the scenes and how dirty the game is sometimes. You know, it's just like, on the low, you know. People do a lot of things behind the scenes. And if anybody was into the music business and wanted to learn some things about, you know, reaching out, doing shows, things of that nature. Oh yeah, the Nate Jones story. Oh look, Outlaw working, boy. Didn't you see why he got the wrench? You see why Outlaw got the wrench? Oh, absolutely. Hey, if y'all want to come up here and talk about LeBron and these steroids and all that and what y'all think, I'll open the door. There you go. Door's open. Come on down. He said, "Here I come, Cino." He said, "I got to take a shower if you still." Oh, I don't know. He's like, "I got to take a shower before I get on there." 1-800-BOWEL-CO. Oh man. There's a lot going on with the Patreons and everything else. A lot of things been blowing people away. As we told you, we exposed a lot of secrets with the Jamie Foxx situation and what really happened to him. And then we got part two. After part one was explosive, part two came in. It was even more explosive. And they showed why I got poisoned the other time. Just a few days ago. Y'all didn't know your boy was poisoned. Then the Nate Jones story interview. Now you got Chris Breezy, his financial woes. This was the Jamie Foxx secrets that exposed everything. You can see that right there. That was what set it all off. Then this is teaching you how to choose the right credit cards for you to help increase your credit level, increase your status, and whatever your spending habits are. How to use credit to build yourself up. My thoughts on the Portia Williams divorce. It's classic. And that's my exclusive interview, part 2, with Shannon Sharp Stylist. And this has been hidden from you. Black inventors they don't speak on. Diddy new lawsuit case uncut by Carcino. And Patreon only. The Brandon Ingram, LeBron James issue. Should we play a little of that? Somebody said I should bring this to YouTube. What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Cino in the house, boy. Woo! We got another one for you. Bazemore. That's how screwed up things was. Now you might be like, damn, that's kind of cold. You gonna give him up for king? So yeah. So it was a lot revealed here. That's why I don't really want to go on too more further into that. It was a lot of stuff revealed there, but you might want to check that out. You might want to check that one out. So if you ain't on the Patreon, definitely get on there. You'll learn what really was going on behind the scenes with LeBron and Brandon Ingram. So I hope to see y'all on the Patreon. I'm gonna get up out of here. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Ticket TV, The Dreamers Pro, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to HDII TV, and I am out. And saying thank y'all again. And Bron, stay off them roids, boy. That stuff don't help your bones. And that's why you got that hairline fracture, and it's on the side, and it's minute. But where that is very irritating. And every time you arch your foot and you stay on the ball of your toes, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna be weird. Some days you won't feel it, and the days you do, oh, it's gonna irritate. It's more than hurt, it irritates. Because you can't really get to the pain. You can't really put your finger on the pain. He just knows on the side, it all hurts. It's sore. Like you touch over there, it gets sore. When the more you keep playing and playing and playing, then it swells up. And it's a little hairline fracture. Hairline. It's minute, but it's going to irritate. And they want you to be on the lam they wanted you to be in an air cast for 6 weeks. to just relax. Take the antibiotics, let it heal, then go into treatment. But you can't do that. Oh, well, you showed up, right? Oh, man, there you go. He showed up.
I'm back from suspension, Cino. What's up?
Back from suspension. Who suspended you?
You did for the Cleveland Browns bet in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. He's back from suspension. The Cleveland Browns.
No, but that was terrible. I can't. Everything else hit, but I ain't know that Joe Flacco was going to throw 5 picks.
Yeah, man, I believed it too. I see the light. I was like, I see the signs now. I'm gold. I was like, man, bet it all. Man, we had that one wrong. Hey, that game was going. I'm like, maybe you can turn it around. Interception. No, this ain't turn it around.
Yeah, I swear, I was saying the same thing. I was saying the same thing when they scored their first touchdown. I was like, all right, only 14 points, best defense in the league.
Oh man, I was down. Oh my goodness. So
No, but I was gonna say, do you remember?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you remember? I just wanted to say something real quick. Do you remember in 2016 when LeBron told everybody? Well, he didn't say it. His people said he had a cancerous tumor on his chin, and he lied and said that he had cancerous tumor on his chin because he got a bad batch of steroids after he left Miami, and it gave him that big old bump on his jaw.
No, I don't remember that.
It was about 2015. It was 2015. He missed about 10 days, and he had a big old bump on his chin. You could see it, and this is like, you know how you take a certain type of steroid, you get a protruding jaw, like your jaw widens out, like how D-Wade's did.
Okay.
Yeah, you look it up. He had a big old bump, and I remember this vividly. It was his first year in Cleveland. He had to take 10 days off because they said he had a benign tumor on his chin, and they were checking to see if it was cancerous. And even back being only like 20-something years old, I go, no, that's a side effect from getting bad steroids. I go, he left Miami, that lab closed. He got the generics.
No, I remember he went on the diet because we showed that. He went on the diet when he got out of there.
If you type it in Google, type in LeBron tumor chin. It was his first year back in Cleveland after leaving Miami. He had a big old bump on his chin in the middle of the season. He had to miss 10 days. This is when David Blatt was the coach. So not the year that Ty Lue took over, the year before, his first season. He missed 10 days. In the middle of the season, just took 10 days off. And they said it was for a benign tumor on his chin. I go nah, that's a big old bump from steroids that you some people get them on their back, some people get them on their titties, and they gotta get them removed and stuff.
Yeah, see, your time thing is off. That was in 2009.
Okay,
that was in 2009.
Okay, 2009. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, they were in the playoffs last spring, and he had 6-hour surgery to remove that. That was back in 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back then. In 2009, he had to get that. And they telling him that they didn't think it was cancer, but they wanted to be sure. So he went and got that removed off his chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 2009 for that one.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I just remember he was wearing a Cleveland jersey. That's all I remember.
Yep. Yeah, so that was it. Because when he came back into Cleveland, he was he went on a diet and he had lost all that weight because after that investigation. And then he came
he said
back. He was
diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I got my years messed up. I remember he had that big old bump on his chin. Yep.
Yeah, so that's what he looked like when he came.
And if you notice something, it was about 5-6 guys in the league who dropped about 20, 30 pounds that year. So I was thinking,
payload diet. He's like, oh, we doing this new diet called the payload diet. I'm like, nah, bro, you slimmed up.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, they got tripped up. Biogenics was done. So
Exactly.
yeah, but I'm finna get up out of here. I gotta make some moves, man. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you.
All right, yeah, no problem. Have a good one, Cino. And Celtics are locked tonight.
All right, there we go. We got our lock. Is it for the points or the money line?
I'd take them with the points. I just take them. I mean, actually, no, it's Saturday night. You know how the ESPN do. They want to keep eyes on the game, so they might keep it close late. I would just say Celtics money line is a lock. Find something to parlay them with because they probably minus 250.
All right. That's what's up.
Yeah, but they're not losing 3 in a row. They're not losing 3 in a row, especially after they've been dragging every single player through the mud. After every loss, it's either Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown's fault. It's like they only lost 2 games.
Yeah. All right, Twizzle. Everybody keep coming right when I'm about to cut it off.
What's up, man?
What's up,
Okay,
Twizzle?
well, I'll catch you another time then, Cino, man. I definitely wanted to talk about this LeBron situation, but hey,
Go
I
ahead.
can't
Get it off, man. Go ahead. Get your thing off.
Man, it's just crazy about the situation. I was just thinking about what they did with Barry Bonds of not selecting him to the Hall of Fame of the steroid use and him getting caught up in his situation of how nobody want to, I feel we already know that Barry Bonds deserved to make it to the Hall of Fame in baseball, but I feel like that LeBron is in his situation. He's getting accused of the same thing of Barry Bonds getting accused of, but I feel like it's not making any kind of moves as far as through the sports media of this getting exposed and everything of saying what they was doing with Barry Bonds. Like LeBron got his team really working overtime to not let this story get out, which we know the truth and we know eventually it's going to make its way to the main sports media. But I feel like LeBron is not going to get the same judgment as Barry Bonds for cheating the game, because he's trying to just defeat Father Time, and we already know Father Time is undefeated. But I just feel like LeBron should get the same backlash and criticism that Barry Bonds got, and I feel like he should make it to the Hall of Fame if these allegations and everything what they say is true.
The difference between LeBron and Barry Bonds is that LeBron is protected by the corporations. Back then, when Barry Bonds was going through that, I don't even think he had his Nike deal anymore. He was in none of the video games. He was trying to create his own sports company. So he had no big corporations to like quell the news for him, and he wasn't that well liked.
I agree.
Well, here's the thing: baseball has always been stupid. So the world of baseball is entirely ran by a bunch of racist people who are just stupid. They racist and stupid. So there's been a difference with them all along. They had the good old buddy boy system and everything else. You see, they got Mark McGuire in there. They put him back in the good graces immediately. They was like, all Barry had to do is come out and say he did this and that. Barry Bonds was already the best player in the decade before he even hit those home runs. He was a 3-time MVP.
4-time MVP. 4.
Right. And he was player of the decade. So I'm like, what in the world do you what more you want for him? When the 2000s hit, Barry was the best player of the decade out of every baseball player they could think of. He was it. It was Barry Bonds. So there's never been anybody. And the thing is that all these dudes got busted.
Yep, and Barry Bonds made the 90s all decade too.
They can't never tell you what Barry was taking, what Barry was on, who testified on Barry. Nobody said Barry Bonds' name in anything. No investigation, nothing saying he tested. There's just something like, no, he did, but they buried it. Same thing with Sammy Sosa. That's why Sammy Sosa was allowed back into baseball. And he played for Texas and got the 600 home runs. They never had nothing on Sam. They keep talking about, oh, he took this test. It was outside of baseball, but he was busted. They always work against themselves. And this is why baseball is so behind now. because they penalized their star players like A-Rod and all these stars that they really did like. They kept getting busted. So now they go, damn, well, we got to kick them out. Well, we got to do that. So they damaged themselves. The NBA know they have tied their whole wagon to LeBron James. They're going to ride him till the damn wheels fall off. So now ain't no damn way they're going to turn on and say, oh, man, we're going to strip away all this promotion and money and billions of dollars we didn't spend all of 21 years marketing this bum. Now we got to strip everything down from him. Oh no! You think they're gonna let ESPN write a story? They're gonna pull their games from ESPN. We will pull our games if you report on this.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think it's like it's a similar. I think it's gonna be a similar situation with where it's gonna backfire. They go lose a whole lot. Like the situation I remember you speaking on the steroids of when the WWF at the time, Vince McMahon, when they got caught up in a situation, it was trying to hide so much of it until the point where he had to just admit it. Where Vince McMahon just had to admit to everything of the steroid use, everything they was, because the whole federal investigation they was on them. They knew exactly what was going on, even
That's
in
because people were dropping dead. See,
yeah.
that's the okay,
that's way different. Right.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying,
taking-
Adam Silver in the NBA hiding this story about LeBron and a few other NBA players we would know, but LeBron is going to stand out. But them hiding is just going to backfire on the league, and it's going to give them that black eye that they get.
Somebody go crazy in the NBA and they pass out on the floor, whatever.
But they're not taking them type of steroids in the NBA. They're not taking the big antibiotics or what they call anabolics. They ain't taking those, the ones that enlarge your heart.
Right. They're not doing those. They're taking all the newer design performance enhancing drugs that come up as a no-no for the sport on the ban list for professional sports.
But you can get prescribed by a doctor.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill you, depending on how you take it. Like EPO sometimes is not really good for you. So and what it does is keeps making your body believe it has something that it doesn't. It's like, oh, it helps increase. Well, it keeps telling your body yes, and you keep pushing your body to a certain extent and a level, and you're gonna get the most out of your workouts because you're not as tired as you would be.
Yeah,
so
EPO causes blood clot.
But yeah, you're gonna have to. The thing about it is, it's expensive. But the water-based EPO, like he probably have Miracera or something similar to that. The water-based EPO, it gets out of your system in like 2-3 days. But the thing about it is, you're gonna have to keep taking those injections to keep you every time you do your workouts. You're gonna have to have those
and then you're gonna have to add testosterone to it too, because somebody said it
you don't need the T boost. You're gonna
it's like it deregulates your testosterone. Like, you be jumping all over the place when you're on EPO, so you gotta take the T boost to regulate it.
Yeah, and the thing is that you could do all of that. Your body is still old. Your body is still aged. So you might look like a 20-year-old, but your body is not the same. And you're not going to move and do everything the same anymore. And you'll have those bursts of energies. As you see how LeBron play now. Look at all the things he's doing to try to play on the court now. And look at how he moved now.
Yeah.
And then if you look at
certain games I see it though, like his energy he be real bouncy certain games. You would see the difference from the last game against the Clippers, he was very bouncy. His energy was just off the charts. And then it would be the next game where you see that lack of just energy and just like little simple stuff that LeBron can make plays he would make maybe some years ago that he just made against the Clippers, shooting the ball and playing defense like he was doing against the Clippers. Like, whoa, hold on, you don't do that. We didn't see that normally, but I can see what you're saying with that.
Clippers, they played. They didn't run in transition. They played more half court, and to beat the LeBron and the Lakers, all you got to do is do what the Kings do. They run them. That's why they win in 7 out of 8 games. Every time they play the Lakers, they just run them up and down the court. All sprints, all sprint. They can't keep up that pace, especially with LeBron on the floor. So if you got him on That's why when they would play and Alvarado would get in the game, LeBron would sit down because he knows Alvarado is too fast. He's gonna keep that ball going up and down the court. Zip, 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 zip. So they ain't gonna play no half court. They're gonna be zipping up and down the court. So LeBron want to sit down when Alvarado or somebody small like that is in the game. So that's why when they play the Kings, they try to put Christie in the game because he's fast. He's the fastest guy on their team. So they was like, put Christie out there. He can guard Fox. Man, ain't nobody could guard Monk or Fox. Nobody. Even Sabonis was dribbling the ball up the half court. Now AD's hurt again.
Yeah.
He got hurt last night, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, he'll be back." And I'm like, "AD was out the game, dog." I was like, I don't know how many games he got left. Bron had already missed 9 games this year.
Yeah, I see. So if you feel like if the Lakers play the Kings in the play-in, which it seems like it might be that type of matchup, you would bet your money on the Kings if they were to play in the play-in.
Well,
you wouldn't?
I'll bet my money on the refs. I'll take the Kings in the points, probably depending on what it is, but they don't stand a chance against the Kings.
I would take that chance just off the history of just seeing how the Kings are against the Lakers the last few years of them being successful, just being able to move the ball, and a real good jump shooting team with 3-point shots. So I think they can offset a lot of the cheating from the refs. I really think if they play, I'm just saying if they play.
Yep. I mean, he said it's called tired. He's like, he ain't bouncy. It's called tired.
Hey, so what? The feds is at on LeBron James' house again?
He said they at LeBron James' house again. No, that's the thing, is that unless the federal investigators can tie LeBron James to it and they come in and pop off LeBron, the rest of this can't help it. See, they can give you all the steroids in the world. Your bones is still messed up. And LeBron got a broken bone in his foot. He got a hairline fracture in his left foot. And that's his takeoff foot. Wow. So that's why I already know, because he doing too much and he's trying to move, and the EPO and all that stuff make you feel like you're great. When you working out and you get on the court and start feeling like you doing all this crazy dunks and all that. Like he was in the All-Star game getting off. Then he was trying to shoot all these shots and he ended up sitting down because one bad step on that hairline fracture.
Yeah. With constant weight. Yeah, with constant weight. And it's like it's gonna get worse. It's gonna take more time for him to let it heal, but we know he ain't gonna do that.
Right. And the NBA don't have it where you gotta declare. Like the NFL, you got to declare on your report, on your injury report. They don't have that with them. So they don't have, the Lakers felt like we ain't got to declare LeBron got a hairline fracture in his foot. That's going to hurt the ticket sales. Yeah. But I'm like, people are not going to the games now. Ain't nobody going to see LeBron like that. And that's why I'm like, dog, the tickets ain't even sold out. I could have got tickets anywhere. Dog, you can get NBA tickets now for like $20, $30. It's like really cheaper than that. They just want y'all in the game so much so y'all can. I'm like, why do y'all have a bar? They got like 2 bars inside of the damn game. I'm like, the game is only for 2 hours, so you only gonna be here 2 hours.
Right.
The hell, unless the bar gonna be open all night.
Oh yeah, they got like I remember they built like a man cave or something like that in the stadium or something.
Dude, they got like 4 bars right here in the Chicago Bulls Stadium right now. I go in there. It's one big one. The DraftKings got a room. You got another room for this club downstairs. They got downstairs. They have a whole layout where Beyonce had her party at. Like the celebrities had a party. They had us down there. That's where they take everybody down there when they want you to buy some season tickets for the whole thing.
They still got the strip clubs inside there?
You could down in that basement, like you had private parking. Yeah, they got a private room. So I was down there in the private room. They took me down there. They was like, "Now look, if you buy these tickets, because they monitor when you buy tickets to the game, and they know me. I'm sitting courtside for the Pistons game, so they think I'm a Bulls fan. So they call me, hey, we go to shoot ball and some tickets. Why don't you come out? So that's when I had those tickets that year. I was like, man, you know what? I'll get some tickets and take my godson them to go see the game, and I'll just root for the other team, and I'll just be arguing with the fans. I'm like, yeah, that's right. They be like, you got me, you in the Bulls section. What you doing with that Atlanta Hawks jersey on? That's right. Let's go, Hawks. Man, I'm in there rooting for everybody against the Bulls. Boy, they couldn't stand that. This one guy, he was ready to fight me. I'm like, oh, I don't care. Let's go.
Oh yeah, when it was LeBron was at the stadium.
Oh yeah, when LeBron was at the stadium, that set it all off. Because that had nothing to do with no tickets. I got that just straight on the day of. I was out of town. I told you I was in Florida. I watched them play the first game against the Bulls in LA, and they won. Bulls won. And my mom was just happy and excited that I was rooting for the Bulls because I hate the Bulls. I'm like, that's the only time I root for them against LeBron.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I'm up. I'm like, the next game is back to back. Now I got to go to Chicago. I'm like, they going to Chicago? I'm like, all right, I got to cut my trip short. I'm going home. I got off the plane. I got off the plane. I had the stuff in the car. I'm like, look, that's it. Where my ticket at? I got my shirt on. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. And I'm coming in there. Where's LeBron? Where's LeBron? And I go down there and I'm sitting right in the Lakers section. I said, oh, yeah. And LeBron is right there in front of me. I said, hey, LeBron, I'm here now. I'm like,
it was your fault. Yeah, it was all your fault. The reason why the Bulls got their ass beat.
the Bulls lost because they stupid. And I was like, man, Brian.
Yeah, they stupid, but you didn't help none.
Oh, I helped bring us back. I kept LeBron in check. So that was my job.
He said,
I irritated everybody in there. And that lady behind us, she was mad. Don't look back here. I'm like, what the fuck you gonna tell me what to do?
Right. You had them mad.
She don't look back here. She's mad. I was roasting LeBron the entire game. Like this dude. I was like, wait a minute, this dude, you caught into this thing too? like they caught you
that
with
ESPN, man.
Right. And I'm like, dude, this other guy, I'm like, bro, you need to stop. Come on, this is embarrassing.
But you did see a real Laker fan
talking about this guy and some points.
Hey,
I'm like, how many points?
LeBron fans are so delusional, man.
If Mike played 21 years, how many points would he have? About 50,000. So let's stop.
That's what I'm saying. If Kobe Bryant didn't have his injuries,
but he didn't get there. Mike was old.
If Mike took PEDs with the Wizards, he for sure would have sent. He definitely would have caught up with Kareem. I believe he would have played maybe 3 more years.
Who's to say he didn't take PEDs?
But hold on, but Cino, how do everybody keeps forgetting Jordan played 3 years in NCAA? He didn't come straight out of high school. He played 3 years in college. So imagine if he didn't come out of high school.
I know that's why they was like.
It's funny to me how in your what was that like 88, 89? You start lifting weights all of a sudden.
Yeah, he felt like he had to.
He's trying to allude that Michael Jordan was taking something.
That makes sense though. He knew his strength he had to get better with his strength because I mean athletically.
He's trying to say that he took some PEDs like Michael Jordan took PEDs.
I'm like, first of all, Mike wasn't taking no steroids. Mike didn't need that. Mike got what I got, Isaiah Thomas got, and Kobe Bryant got. They don't need steroids. They got crazy.
They don't need it. Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah, they don't take shortcuts.
Right. No, Mike is just crazy. he got that.
But
I
my
got
thing is, everybody's so infatuated on, LeBron takes steroids. So you don't think Dwight Howard takes steroids? And I know for a fact, and I know for a fact, and I know for a fact, and
Why
I
you
know
mention
for a fact,
Dwight Howard? People don't.
I know for a fact that what you call he was taking it. I
Derrick
know for
Rose,
a fact
but Derrick
that he
Rose
was
been
taking it.
exposing that though. I had seen a video
Yep.
of a
I
guy
remember
talking
that.
about Derrick Rose speaking on like the steroid use or the PEDs, whatever you want to call it, during his MVP season, and that was when LeBron was with the Miami Heat, and he spoke on it. So I guess
Yep, I
Derrick Rose.
remember.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing, though. He wasn't the only one. It was like, dog, Jameer
Yeah.
Nelson was taking steroids. Dog.
But
Yeah,
you
but
got to
those
think
are the
like
people that trying to
LeBron
get
has
caught.
taken it to the extent where he's
I mean,
trying to
but
be
who the hell
he's
is
trying to be
Jameer
father
Nelson?
time, man. Like
Right.
he
They don't
taking
care
it to
about him. They're not
way
making
over
money
the
off
top,
him.
man.
Hey, look, I mean, Jameer Nelson, he went to pick it up himself. That's that lets you know how Jameer Nelson went away. Give a damn about him. They was like, Jameer Nelson was on the list too. He used to walk in by himself and grab it. I'm here for the performance enhancing drug. Nelson, yeah, Nelson, yeah,
And
Jameer.
everybody was like, oh, man, why you go break? And somebody was like, why you go break the White House? I said, go back and look at that nigga in 2004 compared to 2008 and tell me he wasn't on steroids.
Well, he got on that stuff a little later to keep himself up, but when he first went to the weight room, his shoulders, he had them bowling ball shoulders out this rookie year. Yeah, and then when he started turning into Superman and all that, he was that was his pure like working out and all that. But once he started getting the back pains and all that, and he lost a lot of muscle because he couldn't work out like he used to, then he started hitting the.
And that's why but I said, you see, they do it to you see, but nobody brings up Peyton Manning and his PED use.
Yeah, we did. We just
no, you brought it up, but
No,
the
you talking
media
about
don't bring it up.
Yeah, we just played the audio in the
And
clip.
we know why. But it's like, bro, we know why. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with him taking it, but I knew why Peyton Manning was taking it because he didn't have no strength in his arm. Like, bro.
Sure did.
Yeah, he had a vertebrae. The guy was just saying, we just played that clip. The guy had the clip, he had a vertebrae in his neck, and the muscle wasn't attached. He lost a lot of muscle with the surgery. So he was trying to get the muscle back developed to his neck so he can get the throwing power back in his arm, but he never really kind of got it all the way back because, and man, you saw the Super Bowl, that boy was throwing ducks. It was like, look, stop.
His arm was just a noodle. It was like,
And he came back that one year, he had the 50 touchdowns, and they was like, man, look, he's throwing 50 touchdowns. Then when that investigation kicked in, he had to get off that stuff. Then you saw him go back to the noodle arm. So I was like, yeah, he went to 50 touchdowns, and then he got caught, and they were like, oh.
Everybody was like, oh, man, you crazy. I'm like, well.
And that makes sense because as a fan, me not really following that, I think about it, he definitely looked like he was on PEDs because he threw 55 touchdowns. Then he had another great season after that. Man.
He can hide it because it was easy for him to hide it because first of all, if he take his shirt off, he don't look like he ain't no big guy, so it's easy for him to hide that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it been difficult if Cam Newton was accused of it because we see Cam Newton.
Cam Newton was accused of steroid, I'd be like, yeah, that nigga did it. Because look at it. look at his body.
He's built like a linebacker.
But Cam was built like that from day one. That's what I'm like.
At Auburn,
He get like he wasn't built like that in Florida. He get like that till he got on the weight program at Auburn.
Man, yeah, he got both.
He got his man strength on. So that's
why would I said, oh, I see why Jalen Hurts able to throw the ball the way he throw the ball.
not to be off subject, but is The Rock on that too?
The Rock took steroids when he was a young kid, and he admitted that. So I don't know what in the world this dude talking about. He was like, yeah.
But they said he taking it because they like, bro, you look at him back in 2002, 2001, like from when he became The Rock. It's like, yeah, he was a big guy, but he wasn't jacked like that.
Oh yeah, he was taking some like some EPOs or some type of performance enhancing drugs because he was taking water-based supplements too that would slim him down. Cause see, he was bigger. Then when he went to Hollywood, he was a little too big. So like when he was Scorpion King, he was massive. So then he had to, but he was more bulky. He wasn't as cut. He was back then. He was more bulky. And so what he did was they start slimming him up. Once he became like the big mega star, he started to slim up, started to get the 6-pack. He got the whole weight program going. And then he slimmed down. And when he was in Hollywood, that's when he first came back, he was the bad guy. He was probably the smallest he had ever been. When he was wrestling Goldberg.
Oh, yeah.
Small. Yeah, when he came back with the vest on. That's why he was wearing the vest all the time in the ring, to cover up the fact he was so small. He had cut down, slimmed down so much weight. Because in Hollywood, when they wanted him to get these roles, he was going for those roles. They was like, yeah, you a little too big and massive. You know, like you just slim down a little bit. So
you scaring people.
Yeah, but he wasn't getting. But he wasn't getting the roles that he wanted. So he was like, you know what?
Dog, I'll never forget. I never forget one time he played. What was that movie? Be Cool, where he played like a gay guy on the low.
That was his first movie role, really, since the Scorpion King. Yeah, that was he played about that. He was, how can you do that to me, Raj? Vince Vaughn was his boss. Yeah, he was, how could you do that to me, Raj? This was my big break.
I'm like, first of all, your driver is like 250 pounds. And it's like, you bossing him around, telling him what to do.
Right, you got a gay bodyguard, man. What's he gonna do? That was this Vaughn boy, man. That's my boy, man. You my man. Come on, man. This Vaughn acted like he thought he was black. Come on, man. Come on, Smooth.
Well, who at that time, who didn't try that? It's like, bro, Jamie Kennedy tried that, and that's all he was known for after that.
Oh, Jamie Kennedy, yeah.
Dr. Dre, Timberland, they was all on it too.
Don't be hating, man.
You kind of figured that Dre was on it because you was like, God damn.
Yeah, you remember that video with him and Eminem? I Need a Doctor.
Mary J. Blige, Timberland, all of them, the whole Aftermath crew, Busta
Man, yeah, to hear Mary J. Blige was
on it. So everybody got busted when that dealer went down. Everybody.
Busta Rhymes had Timberland. I think that was around the time. Yeah, that was around the time Busta had cut his hair for the first time.
Yeah.
And Busta has always been I
seen Dr. Dre in the music video with Eminem. I Need a Doctor. I'm like, damn. I'm like, this man, Dr. Dre just came out of Planet Fitness or something.
Yep, and that's how they all was, man. They came out all of them looking like, I'm like, damn, they got everybody looking like 50 Cent in here. What's going on?
Right. Well, 50 Cent, but out of everybody, I'm like, 50 always. Well, 50 didn't start looking like that till after he got shot.
Right.
No, but 50, but you gotta think about 50 had he had got like that after he got shot though, man. But
he got super massive on the Curtis album. He couldn't move. His arms was like his body. He was just like big bulky. He couldn't even move on. I
remember.
50 got regular people legs.
His arms are so bulky. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I remember when he said on the Massacre album, he was like, the reason why when you look at the album and you see like the drawings and stuff on it, he said because I gained weight. So when I took the picture, I was overweight. So what they did was they had to draw the muscles on. That's why when you see the album cover, it's got like a black lining on it.
Oh yeah.
I think he said he did that. I think 50 said he did that. He actually drew that because he was insecure about his body. But to see Timberland, if you look at Timberland, I'm talking about like Timberland went from the big sloppy dude who was in the studio with Jay-Z, give him that dirt off his shoulder. You see how big he was then, to like years later see him that fit. Like, man, you know he was on steroids.
Well, the difference is, it's like, bro, you can actually pay to keep the weight off. Buster, I was like, dog, I don't know whether you want to be fat or you want to be in shape. Which one is it?
Right.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes similar.
But around that time he had to get in shape. Like around this.
MJ could have been using it. But he said MJ could have been using PEDs in 95, 96 season because he was too muscle bound and it led to knee problems in the playoffs. 97 season, he lost weight and was quicker. Wrong. Anthony, this man didn't take any performance enhancing drugs. I told you, this man is obsessed with failure. The embarrassment he took.
Well, what led up to his knee injury? Like, cause that was just strange. Like, wait a minute, Jordan hurt his knee?
Y'all gotta think about Jordan was 33, 34 years old when he was winning his last few championships.
Yeah,
so
Mike didn't play
was catching
games.
over Mike.
See, y'all don't understand. Mike didn't have no real bad knee. Mike knees would just swell up, but not when he was playing in 94. See, in 94, 95, he wasn't back to playing full. He didn't have his legs because he had been training for baseball. So he didn't have basketball legs. He had baseball legs. So he didn't have that spring.
And that's what I said. Yeah, and you know what I say to people, and I know you not one of them. See, though, I said, yeah, that's what all you Jordan fans say when Nick Anderson stripped that goddamn ball from him.
Yep, I loved every minute of it.
Nick Anderson said, oh, you think you, man, give me that shit.
Yeah, 45 ain't like 23, and Michael Jordan broke every rule in basketball. He just switched to 23 in the middle of a playoff series. I said,
that's crazy.
How the hell you do that?
Not only did he switched his shoes too. He say, hey, and they fined him for both. He wore the patent leather Jordans that weren't even out at the time, the 11s, and they didn't match the jersey or that they had a right. It was too much white on the shoe from his teammates, and they fined him for that too.
You can find him, and Nike will pay it.
Yeah, Mike didn't care. Mike wouldn't care about none of that.
Right, it's going fine, do whatever. I'm going to 23 now. 23 back, but it didn't even matter because they still got whooped. And man, it was like, damn, Orlando still whooped them, man. And man, it was high.
They still whooped them. Why? You know why? Because they didn't have Horace. Horace was killing them.
Yeah, that game 6 here, Horace killed them.
They had Corey Blunt, they didn't have Dennis Rodman, and that's what they needed.
And that was the crazy thing. I was like, wait a minute, when did Corey Blunt play for the Bulls?
Oh, I know when he did.
If they had Rodman in 90,
I knew Corey Blunt played for the Lakers, but I didn't know he played for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's where you think most of the Lakers come from. That's why I feel when they got Corey Blunt, they sent him right on over there, like going over there to the Lakers. Yep. Corey Blunt, I think I was talking to him not too long ago on Twitter. But yeah, Corey Blunt used to, him and Scottie Pippen used to hang out a lot. So he used to kick it over there. And Scottie used to come to his house. So yeah, I was like, man, I know a whole lot, boy. They used to be running holes over there. It was crazy. He's like, boy, Trey Hayden. Yeah, look at HD already know. he came through the door.
Don't you hold on, HD. Don't you got somewhere to be, dog? Like what?
He came through the door, HD talking about, man, Mike, how do you know Mike just decided to lift weights in 89? Coming in there with that Mike hate right out the gate.
I was like, man, you were trying to accuse this man Michael Jordan of being a steroid user. Come on.
I'm saying we accuse it. Hold on, we accuse LeBron. I'm like, well, you got to accuse everybody else then.
No, we don't. I don't know why we got to accuse everybody else. We're accusing that bum.
Shoot, the feds wasn't at this man Michael Jordan's house.
You got to disagree with it anyway, because Mike didn't gain that much muscle and weight compared from 89 to 93. Like you can see, look at it. Mike still was slim. He still was slim. It's just that Mike just had
lean muscle.
Right. He put on some upper body muscle. Like Mike was just skinny. And the thing is, for the physicality of the game in the fourth quarter, he was tired. Couldn't really hit those shots. He was fatigued. And that's what happened in 89. Like Mike really blew the game in game 6. If anybody go watch game 6 in 1989, Michael Jordan lists like 5 free throws, dog. I swear to God, he blew that game. He blew it. He was playing so bad. That's what led to all this doggone weight training.
If I don't beat the Pistons, I'm gonna quit. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he's gonna quit. I remember watching it on CBS.
That's why I said, bro. That's why I said, bro. Everybody keep talking about some. Oh man, Michael Jordan. I said, bro, if Michael Jordan played in today's game with this social media shit, he would have quit.
Social media ain't nothing. All it would have made Mike just lock in even more. That to me, Mike wouldn't care about social media. It wouldn't affected his game. Like Michael Jordan, he get affected by journalists. He get affected by. He don't care. He wouldn't care about what the fans are saying because they just our opinions aren't as strong as like a journalist. But he would have proved a journalist wrong. Like how sports media is now. Michael Jordan would have went on whatever they said Michael Jordan couldn't do. He would have went and made that happen. They said Michael Jordan couldn't average a triple-double like Westbrook. Michael Jordan would have the following season would have went and tried to average a triple-double.
Once again, you supposed to be at work, my guy.
He like, hey, what you telling me what I got to do? Hey, go try to go over there and tell on HD. Yeah, look. I told you, Mike, after that season, had to go film Space Jam. So he had them build a whole training.
I already know about that.
Entire summer playing basketball. And when he came back, everybody thought it was going to be layup Mike like it was before. Oh, no. I got my legs back, bro.
Everybody was all the players that were there. They was like dumbasses. They was like, "Why the hell did we even go over there? Why the hell we have to do?"
I'm not finna help Michael Jordan come in here and crush me. Look at how am I helping him get better? I'm like, oh, y'all some idiots. No, we all getting better. No, he's getting better.
Yep. So he knows how to play.
You didn't need him to get better. What the hell I'm coming in there for? And I'm finna go against this. That's what caused Reggie Miller in the finals with Kobe. Reggie was hanging out with Kobe the whole summer in LA.
Yep.
And then they went to the finals that year. They filmed a TV show together.
And then I think who was that? It was like, bro, I don't know who the guy. Oh, his name Tyus Edney. They was like, dog, they was doing the run. They was like, man, Tyus Edney came down. Michael Jordan tried to guard him. And Tyus Edney hit him with a mean ass crossover. Michael Jordan got mad. He was like, give me the ball. I was like, man, why?
Well, it was a fast break. It was a fast break. And Mike, he hit Mike with just a head fake. And Mike went sailing by. It was one-on-one. Tyus Edney and Mike. And they was coming full speed. And Mike was going to go for the block. And Tyus Edney came down and just hit him with a. And Mike was sailing by. And he just laid it up off the glass. Everybody was, oh! It just was embarrassing how he did Mike like that. Michael thinking he finna get a block. He just stopped on the dime, like, stop. And Mike was just like, sailing on by. He laid up on the
Then he was like, oh, got your ass.
yeah, just fucked him. And that just when he did that, all hell broke loose.
and you already know who the story came from. Bill Bellamy was like, dog, because he was playing in there. Bill Bellamy was like, dog. We was like, dog. It's like it wasn't even like, bro. It was like 3 dribbles and up the court. I was like, yeah, these guys are professionals.
The game had elevated, and it was no more of those dribblers. Yep, it's all zip passes now. Zip, 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 shot. Zip, 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 zip. And see, Flex is the only one that could really play with them. Like, Flex really could play. And that's why I was like, no, Flex can play. We played against Flex now. Nigga, I was like, I watched him kill Kenny Anderson. Kenny Anderson, what was it? Not Kenny Anderson, Kenny Battle. Sorry about that. Kenny Battle. He used to play for Illinois. Flex Alexander gave him the business. He gave who else was the Kendall Gill? He got the business. Flex was giving people the business.
No, not the Illinois boys. No, not them.
Yeah, they got it. They got it. Nick Anderson was like, nah, I'm sitting out. Nick Anderson was on the sideline watching. They was getting cooked. His team, I guess he was already eliminated, but they were getting cooked. Tim Hardaway got cooked. I was like, Tim Hardaway got cooked by Flex. Tim then was running, though. I give him that. They was running. It wasn't Tim's fault. His teammate was jagging. But Tim was coming down there hitting them with them threes, that knuckleball. Boom, 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 boom. Knuckleball. I was like, ooh, Tim dropping them. But then when he started passing, he's like, Sex Man. He said Flex was serving in the 6-Man movie. Oh, yeah, Flex can really play. And that's why I was like, he was out there with Mike, and Michael Jordan would get Flex and Bill Bellamy. Bill can't play that as well. Bill's all right.
Bill know how to play, but not with them.
Yeah,
not with them.
Right. He got some game. But Flex will give you the business. He'll embarrass you. He was supposed to play Joanna Man. See, nobody know that. Flex was supposed to play. And that's what they chose him because, he was in those rooms. They was like, man, don't y'all? He's like, because he even did it. He said, man, you sure y'all don't want Flex? Like, y'all can get Flex. He really can play.
Right.
They was like, nah, we want you.
They got Miguel. You talking about Miguel Nunez?
Yeah, they know Miguel Nunez. Yeah, and they was like, they called him at the golf course. That's how he got the movie. Because they was like, that's how you get movie roles. You got to be on this golf course. And they be like, hey, what you do? Yeah, we're going to put you in a movie. So that's how he got around them old wrinkly white folks. And they, took him in them rooms.
Pretty Ricky, what they call
him. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Hater Robinson. Hater Robinson. There you go. Oh, man. Yeah, but Mike came back and killed the league 3 straight years. Mike didn't have no knee problems till he was off of basketball for like 2-3 years. Mike took 2-3 years off. He after 98, he came back, 2000?
2001.
2001. He been off for 2-3 years without playing. Right, so he wasn't playing no more for 2-3 years. So that's when his knees was gone by then. Mike had been playing golf.
Everybody was like, man. I was like, talking about and people couldn't believe when I told them that story, like, how Michael Jordan really, like, why Michael Jordan really retired.
Oh yeah, Mike had to retire. He didn't want to retire. He didn't want to play for no new coach. The Bulls were breaking the whole thing up. Phil wasn't coming back.
I know. Yeah, I know that story. I'm talking about the other story when he was down there with the cigar cutter.
Yeah, when he cut his hand trying to split a blunt, and he sliced his damn finger and cut the tendon.
Yeah, damn.
He was down in Jamaica, down there trying to cut a damn cigar, but knowing he don't know how to cut no blunt, and cut his goddamn tendon on his damn finger, on his right finger.
And then they was like, yeah, he got surgery on it. But the doctors, they messed everything up.
Yeah, they messed up because he was down in Jamaica. So by the time he got home and got to his real doctors, he was like, man, the tendon is torn. You know, he's like, I can either make he's like, you ain't gonna have the movement like that no more in that finger. So he's like, the finger can either be straight or it can have a little, I can do it like this where it has a little bend to it. Which one you want? So Mike chose the little bend. And now, so his finger.
It was basically the same thing with Isaiah Thomas with his wrist. Because he said, like, bro, even he played after that, he couldn't really move his wrist like that.
No, he couldn't. And guys were slapping at his wrist, so his hand be all swollen. Yeah, so it was like, because he was supposed to miss the whole season. He came back near the end of the season, and they beat the Bulls that year. I mean, that thing, and then the Bulls players were just slapping at his wrist, slapping and chopping. The referees had to come out there and stop it, man. They had to call Michael Jordan and the Pistons out there and try to calm it down. It was crazy, that one game. I was like, man, everybody finna fight. It's going down. Like Zeke was out there.
The Pacers versus the Pistons again.
Yeah, and they was trying to people in there. People was like, man, they trying to hurt us. Mike got the refs over there. Look, he doing this and that. Michael Jordan, boy, he know he be working them refs. That's the crying to the ref individual if I've ever seen it. And he be the one starting it. Michael throw a bowl, man, somebody respond back like, what the hell you doing, man? I don't care who you is. Like, Grant Rice was like, look, man, I don't care. You with another one of them bowls. You go get it.
Glenn went right after him. Yeah, you ain't lying. That was in that 98 playoff series against Charlotte. Yeah.
Dog, you saw what happened when he hit Reggie Miller. He tried to punch Reggie Miller in the face. Reggie Miller got up. He said, man, bye. Don't punch me in my damn face. And he's like, they throw me out the damn game in my stadium.
Yep. And that shows you. But Reggie Miller got Michael Jordan suspended. Michael Jordan was suspended for that game in Phoenix. They cried. The people in Phoenix was crying. They wanted to see Michael Jordan. They were like, we only get to see Michael Jordan once a year. They don't suspend him. Suspend him for a Chicago game. They see him all the time. So they were like, it's not fair to us. So they cried like a baby. And I'm like, suspend him.
I'm like, no, where did it all go wrong for Glenn Rice? Where did it go wrong? Because it seemed like when he was in Charlotte, it was like, okay, he's been to the All-Star game, he was All-Star MVP, then like 2 years later, he's a role player on the Lakers now.
Oh yeah, his knees.
He was the third option. That's why. I mean, he was used to being the number one option.
Yeah, because in college he was the number one option, but they had Ramil Robinson finding him down the stretch. You know, when they go down in the game, they find Ramil Robinson come down there.
Throw it up.
But I thought Glenn Rice blended in good in that 2000 year with the Lakers. Not in '99 when he first got traded to him. When they had who they had? They have Dale Harris that year. They had
Rambis.
So that 2000, Phil Jackson got him to really to play that role player role, and he did good to me. I don't know why they ain't re-signed him because they I guess they.
I think it was because I think somebody said he didn't want to be there.
He fell off. He fell off right after that because he went to the Knicks.
That's what I heard.
Because Rick Fox really, he was out of shape. I don't know how Rick Fox was even, but he stayed in front of a few good threes, like Stojakovic and all them. But I think like Rick Fox would have got worked if he played in this era. He would have got worked. every game against a top small forward.
Well, Rick was had
Rick was-
one foot in basketball, one foot in Hollywood. So
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about Rick Fox. He was considered the ladies' man. He enjoyed all of the spoils, and his injury led to the rise of Kobe Bryant. So that was yeah, because he's like he never got the foot back. His foot was messed up. And he's like, all right, well Kobe's itching to play, so we just gonna start him at small forward. And that's how Kobe got started, really into the starting lineup. And he never not started again.
Was this the year with Dale Harris was still coaching? Well, of course Dale Harris, right? But what's this like? The year he made it to the All-Star game.
This might have been the year he made it to the All-Star game. It might have been that year. But I know he became a full-time starter once Fox got hurt. Rick Fox got hurt. He had that tendon under his foot, and he just kept keeping him out. So they was like, Kobe gonna be the starter. And now we got Nick, Pat Axel, they had Eddie Jones, and then they had Kobe at small forward. So now
they was like, bro, at this point, they was basically like, bro, we had when it came to like Nick Van Exel, there was a lot of people that were saying like, bro, we had to get rid of Nick because like it wasn't gonna work. Not with him in the lineup.
It would have. I think he would have took to that role of whatever Phil Jackson would have had him playing. Nick to me, I just think his attitude just of seeing the Lakers constantly lose, because he come from where the Lakers was like they was forgetting all about the Lakers in the 90s, in the mid 90s when they barely was making it to the playoffs. So Nick's seen the struggle, and then here comes Shaq, and then it's like all about Shaq when it was really about the young guys, Eddie Jones.
It was supposed to be about Nick and Eddie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so Nick probably just was like Shaq already, like he steady. Shaq was more about just the showboat thing and just wanted to. He wasn't trying to win no championship. I don't feel when he first got to the Lakers. He kept getting swept by the Utah Jazz.
I think them first couple, he was just happy to, he was just happy that he got paid and got his money. So it's like okay,
he didn't have to share with nobody. Like it was officially his team, and he was in a big market as well too.
Yeah. Because I felt like he hated on Penny because Penny was considered the best player. I feel like Penny was the best player on the Magic. It's just Shaq was just more dominating.
Well, my thing with that situation is, if I was Shaq, I would have felt the same way, because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be there. I was the one that ran to management and told them, look, y'all need to get this kid in here. They were thinking about taking Chris Webber.
Penny shouldn't feel appreciated because he did. That was something that Shaq seen. I just feel like Penny always, if you even see him now, he speak highly of Shaq. He didn't take that approach of like, oh, I'm about to just be arrogant. Penny seemed like he just wanted to play and just ball out and just like he just happy to be in the league and be great. But Shaq just was doing unnecessary stuff, like even his commercial of him hating on Lil Penny and stuff like that. It was just like you see that, and then you see how Shaq was towards Kobe. Like Kobe wasn't hating on Shaq. If you ever seen it, Kobe just wanted Shaq to be great. Like, bro, get in this gym with
him to be in the freaking gym. You didn't want him to show up overweight and everything like that. It was just pissing him off that because
Shaq was like, dog, I'm basically, by the time we get done these playoff series, I'm tired. I'm beat the hell up. I don't want to play basketball for the next 3 months. So by the time
he's showing up overweight,
that comes from Shaq. Like you were saying, you mentioned him being in Hollywood. He got his money. Shaq didn't have. I can see. I know Shaq didn't have that drive to want to.
Because like I told several people, I said, bro, you can't blame Shaq for that. You can blame Phil Jackson for that, because Phil Jackson was letting them get away with that. Had Phil Jackson told Shaq, like, look, you need to get in shape, he would have gotten in shape.
What maybe he did. We don't. I don't know if Phil ever
But
spoke on that.
Phil didn't care because only thing here's how Phil thought. Like, bro, I only need this guy for the playoffs. I don't need him during the regular season. I just need him to be ready for the playoffs when we make that
That's not
run.
fair for the rest of the team.
Man, that
Well,
2001
of course, it ain't fair to
Kobe,
the rest of the team, but that's how Phil thought.
man, that breakout, that Kobe first breakout season when he was dropping down there 30 and I think he was what? I think it was 2001, so he was 23. Man, Kobe was put the Lakers on his back. Shaq was taking his time. Like I don't know if he had an injury during the season of 01, 2001, but
Yeah, he did because he didn't play. Yeah, he did because he didn't play in the All-Star game that year.
Yeah, because Shaq, the Lakers end up sweeping that whole playoff. So you might be right to Phil taking that approach, but that Kobe, I know Kobe loved it because we was able to see Kobe finally get that's on that status of Allen Iverson. Because remember, AI had already had a 30-point season, and AI getting that love. They all in the same, came out the same year, same class. And Kobe, I know Kobe loved that 2001 season though, because he got a ring. Now he's showing everybody really you can be considered one of the top 5 players because you had KG, Duncan, Shaq, AI, and then you got the mixture of Vince Carter, T-Mac, and Kobe. So I know Kobe loved that 2001 season.
Yep.
Yeah, the 01 season, I was like, dog, looking at the 01 season, I'm like, well, of course, nobody in the West is gonna beat them at that time. It's like, no, not that team.
That was a deep team.
But you gotta think about it. Like the Spurs had the best record that year. They had in the West, rather. They had just like you say about like Phil. He knew Shaq had to be ready in the playoffs because the Spurs really had the best record throughout the whole playoff, meaning out the whole season.
Yeah, because if you look at that run, like, bro, right before I think, they really didn't get going till like right after the All-Star break.
Man, Kobe took
That
that serious.
Spurs team was no pushover either. That Spurs team was deep.
Yeah, I think I forgot
Man,
the
they just go out there and everybody's like, "Oh, this is gonna be the Spurs year. This is it." Yeah, the Lakers went out there, they crushed them.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah. Kobe had those 2 40-point games back to back. I don't know if it was game 1, game 2, but it was somewhere in that series against that 01 Spurs team where Kobe just showed, like, basically when I think that's when Shaq got to saying he was the best player in the world, because the young Kobe just took that series over in the conference finals, and we never seen.
Then when they got, and then everybody like, "Oh man, this is gonna be a great thing." The Lakers in Philadelphia, and then the kid Mutombo ass had to ruin it by running his damn mouth in the paper. Oh, I'm the defensive player of the year. We don't need to double check. I will guard check 1-on-1.
Man.
I was like, yeah, you should have said that shit.
That just only motivated him more.
And what people don't realize, like, yeah, we know Allen Iverson went crazy in game 1. We get that. But what people don't realize about that game is Tyronn Lue was did his ass up. I was like, damn.
Yeah, man, Lou was being a pest, man. He was doing what Phil put him out there to do, man. He wasn't giving AI no kind of space, man. I was like, to see that throughout the season, we probably didn't get to see a player really defend AI like that, especially a short guard. And Lou just got in AI space, man. That's basically why he was out there.
And then once he got hot, it was like, okay. It was like, okay, it's like, what you gonna do? He got hot.
Yeah. But if you think about it though, that's why AI stepped over him, because AI was getting hacked by Lou, but he was also getting defended good. But when AI stepped over him, it was almost like, but it was like, AI, he had been getting you the problems though, man.
But you got 3 more games. You got 3 more games to go.
Right. they was basically trying to like I would say like try to like drain his energy as much as possible because that man AI was just on a whole different level at that time, but he had no team.
Yeah, his run. I would say his run in 2001 was to me like the greatest playoff run I ever saw.
Yeah.
For you to go, for you, especially at Toronto series with him and Vince, it was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man, heavyweight. That was like a heavyweight bout, man. Like to see them, there's two superstars when when you think about it, the Raptors didn't have no other star players because T-Mac had left Vince, so he didn't have no other like key player besides what's his name, Alvin Williams. I think he didn't really have no star players. Same with AI, he had the Dikembe and Aaron McKee.
But to be honest about that series, didn't nobody know what T-Mac was gonna become of because dog. It's like when he touched down in Orlando, it was like, where the hell did this Tracy McGrady? Like, where the hell did this Tracy McGrady come from? Why we didn't see this in Toronto?
Yeah. It was almost like it's the same thing I seen like with James Harden. Like I didn't think James Harden was gonna be like what he is now. That first year with the Rockets, I was like, man, like
he was
James Harden. Yeah, like, right away though. And same with T-Mac. It's almost the same similar situation. They leave from being with a star player. With Harden was with two star players, but they leave and get traded or sign with a different team, and then they just show why they damn near the best player in the league that same year because T-Mac was balling his first year. Where they was comparing him and
everybody was like, man, Vince. I was like, no, I don't think really it was no animosity towards Vince. It was just that he just wanted to do his own thing.
Yeah. Yep. It wasn't like that Stephon Marbury, Kevin Garnett. That was a weird situation there.
Oh my God, that situation.
Well, that too. I can't even lie.
Bro, it got so bad with him and Steph. When he went to Phoenix, he even tried to throw Amari Stoudemire in it. I was like, what does Amari Stoudemire got to do with you and Kevin Garnett?
Yeah, they could have really challenged the Lakers for a few years, man. Because Marbury was only gonna get better anyway, him and KG together. I just feel like he didn't give it a chance because whatever his reasons, because he only had a few excuses.
I know his reasons. I wanted to go home. That's why.
No, I don't even think it was just that though. When that's you in cold Minnesota, but I think when KG got his money,
and plus the money too. Yeah.
He do it. And I said, man.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. Something happened.
Oh,
I don't know.
But yeah.
Man, Trey, shut your butt up, dog. That ain't even how it went down. Don't speak on my Orlando out your mouth, bro. Keep our name out your mouth. What are you talking about, dude? It was all Shaq fault. Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Tunnel. I ain't do no tunnel. You hear me? How you gonna blame Penny? Penny ain't say nothing. Penny was quiet. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying, dog. You young ass kids, dog. See, y'all don't be knowing nothing, man. I feel the old heads now. When I was coming up, they used to say the same thing to us. I understand them now. Because y'all don't know what the hell y'all be talking about. Y'all just be spewing stuff you see on the internet. Instead of, dude, Shaq hated on Penny, dog, because Penny got Tyra Banks and he started getting a little shine. All he asked Shaq to do was play better defense. Shaq got in his feelings. So what are you talking about? He owes Shaq.
I know that.
Ball and Golden State. What are you talking about? He don't owe Shaq nothing. You don't owe that fat bastard nothing. Shut your ass up with your hating ass. Your ass always going off the rails. I gotta come in here and steer your ass right back.
Hey, that's hilarious. He tried that one though. He said, "That's why I said, man, you don't owe us, man. You don't owe Shaq." That's not what he asked for that.
Man, he only said that bullshit because me and everybody ain't on here. He wouldn't have said that bullshit with us on here. You know we don't play that bullshit. You know damn well Shaq was wrong. Hell, you talking about Penny and everything, man? You lost your mind. You would have got jumped down here, dog, talking that BS out your mouth. Out here tripping. Then you over here defending LeBron, dog, knowing damn well wrong. Trying to say Michael Jordan on P. Michael Jordan take no damn PEDs, and I hate Michael Jordan. Hell, you talking about?
He was trying to allude to that. I was like, man, you is not gonna.
Man, you should have cooked his ass, outlaw. You over there letting him just say that bullshit.
Nah, he was about to get away with it. I was like, bro, you ain't.
No. Don't let that nigga get away with shit. No, swap that shit. Swap that shit. Hell no. He tripping.
Another situation. I was like, nah, we ain't going to
Trey be over here on, I don't know what he be smoking on. He's smoking on a brown pack for real though. I don't know what the hell wrong with Trey, man. Trey over here wilding. Trey knows damn well. Yeah, gonna talk about the magic, man. Don't know nothing about the magic.
He said, "He's
gonna talk about the magic."
Put him on.
Right, like he made Penny or something. Like Penny wouldn't have been successful without him. Like, come on. What are you talking about?
I didn't say it like that, dog. If you would have heard what I said, instead of going,
I did hear what you said. I did hear what you said.
Then you would have known I didn't say it like that.
Bruh, I heard what you said. You said
Shaq made. I didn't say Shaq made Penny. I was like, dog. You told him to get.
Okay, so outlaw. So outlaw. If I basically said, yo, man, you ought to be grateful, dog, that you allowed to be around me or something like you can't do nothing on your own or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I take it. Like, what is he talking about?
Right. Penny was gonna be Penny regardless. It was just
right. Penny was gonna be Penny. Right. Like, what is this man talking about, man? And then, the Cam Newton thing, bro. What is you talking about with Cam Newton, bro? Cam Newton, dude. Cam Newton.
This dude don't know how to take no. This dude don't know how to take no damn joke. I said that shit as a joke, dude.
No.
Really?
You ain't saying no joke. Get out of here. You ain't saying no damn joke. You came on here with that same old Trey slide hating shit. That sideline hating. Get your ass I'm gonna get your ass a buck nasty suit, dog, for Halloween. That's what your ass do.
He was trying to take the pressure off of LeBron James, try to spread it everywhere.
Yeah, he was trying to take it off of he was trying to take it off of LeBron James, like he always do. I told you that he trying to get on that dude payroll so bad, bro. It's like, look, man, I defend you. Put me on the payroll. Like, damn, bro. Why you gotta snitch on everybody else?
Damn, man.
Snitched on Jameer, Payton.
Yeah, he went to Peyton. He went to everywhere. I was like, damn.
Yeah, might snitch on your ass next for crossing the street wrong, nigga. Jaywalking, you going to jail, nigga. Straight snitch, dog. Straight snitch, you hating over here. Can't believe Trey did. Trey, when he went down that dark road, I said, "Oh shit, the hating show." Here we go.
He said he snitched on Dwight too.
He snitched on everybody. I told you, dog. Trey is an informant, dog. Y'all thought I was playing. How the white snitched on himself? So the white just said, "I'm taking PEDs." The only thing the white snitched on himself about is his sexuality, and we ain't going down that road because it's terrible. Right.
Why you have to say that, dog? Now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking about that Steve Nash shit again. It was like I can't even say that now.
He was out for months too.
He was like Steve Nash wanted to beat his ass. I can't even say that now. I'm done.
Yeah, cause you know I was gonna like that. He gonna be like, "We gonna beat my ass, Steve." Cool. Look at that, boy. What's good on, man? With all this fugazi out here.
It's getting ridiculous out here. Left and right coming out.
Y'all beat us the other night, Outlaw. Y'all blew us out, bro. Yeah, cause we was down. We came back. I thought we for to lose the Wizards game, dog. We came back down from 17, 19.
Yeah. No, listen, your team
that shit was crazy.
I'm like, bro, we need some height. We definitely need some height. I thought we were
but we don't have no experience.
No, your team is right there. Your
though,
team is
man.
right there. Y'all gonna get in the playoffs for sure. How far? I'm not
No,
sure.
I know that. No.
Sure.
Yeah, Q Lee, you jinxed the white.
Yeah, but nah, that's your team is getting better, man. We just waiting for this man OG to come back. We need our defensive anchor back.
Damn.
Yep. Nah, yeah. That shit's crazy. That man, LeBron James, man. Your boy keep getting caught up.
Like I said, unless they take him to jail, it's like whatever.
You know they ain't gonna take him to jail. He's protected. They're gonna use him up until they can't use him no more. And then
Who is that? Somebody tried to your boy tried to use that old Vince McMahon steroid. I said, yeah, Vince McMahon had to admit to that because people was dying, dude.
Yeah, there's bodies being dropped in. Of course, they're gonna investigate it for sure.
So this Chael Sonnen second time calling him out, right?
Yeah, I think this is the second time. I didn't hear the video or anything like that. But supposedly they had the same guy and stuff, so he knows exactly where he's getting it from. So I'm guessing he's exposing it. But of course, nobody's talking about it. They're gonna just push it under the rug as always when it comes to LeBron. Too much money's behind him.
Don't nobody know who this dude is. I'm like,
they know
who is this guy? Like,
Trey,
don't nobody know that dude.
Trey, where is your homeboy stashing the PEDs, nigga? You could break news right now. Go ahead.
Like I said, I watched the UFC.
You know he ain't doing that. That's one thing he ain't saying. But nah, man. They definitely need to investigate that though.
A very nice guy, but he was like getting this credit for being a badass. Ray Lewis.
Yeah,
that's
Ray Lewis.
Who it was.
Well, Ravens. He's a Hall of Fame linebacker.
And then I ended up meeting him. He was a very nice guy.
Yeah.
But yes, at the time I was building some fight, and I called him.
Why did you call LeBron a dork though?
Well, what did LeBron do? LeBron had done something to me. And he was coming to UFC fights and he wasn't doing autographs. And it was just one of these things that rubbed me the wrong way. And he and I have one thing in common. We use the same drug dealer to buy our EPO. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, there's performance-enhancing drugs, and they'll come out and try to tell you those are bad things. Performance and enhancing are good terms. You can pin that on me all you want. If there's something out there that can make you better, I'm not going to lie about it like a lot of other people are. And it was a big deal. It's like LeBron. To explain where you got to understand, I grew up through the Hulk Hogan era. Like, I mean, I'm taking my vitamins and I'm doing my push-ups every night and I'm flexing in the mirror for 10 years and I can't put on any muscle. Like, Hulk, why didn't you say you were taking anabolic steroids? Like, I did the prayers, I would have done the steroids.
Yeah.
Why didn't you include that?
Well, because he would give speeches like,
10 years.
You guys take your vitamins, kids. Yeah. So is there validity to your story with the same drug dealer? Is that actually accurate? Straight up.
Specific, but it's a wonderful drug. See, this is what, but
guys, it's good.
It's a legal medicine.
There's your
that's,
boy.
That's one of the things. It's a legal Now, you can ban it in sports and there's different rules, but I'm sharing with you. Like, this is what Lance Armstrong did when he finally clean. It was something called EPO. And in the world of performance-enhancing drugs, in my experience, EPO is king, and it is king by 8. I would pass up 5 others up just to have that, but it's very, very difficult to get. It's very expensive. We happen to have the same guy. I didn't say that to out him and or embarrass him. This wasn't like a dry snitch. I'm sharing that if you want to get a basketball and you want to make it to 38, you want to be the MVP of the league, you can't just go do certain things. There's a little bit more to it. Let me share with you what that is. I mean, I have the same problem with The Rock. Every time I'm around The Rock, he's a very nice guy to me, but I don't know why he denies steroids. He denies them, and John Cena denies them. It's like, guys, they're legal. Testosterone is legal. Steroids got a bad rap and this dirty rap, and it brings in connotations that you're in like a back alley of a Gold's Gym and you're buying something out of a brown paper bag. There's also legal medicines, which is what you guys do. I believe The Rock takes his legally. Why wouldn't you just come out and tell people that? It's a great. Stallone did. Schwarzenegger finally did. Suzanne Summers did and wrote a book on it. But that's a very honorable thing. If this is what you're truly doing, I feel
you're saying that's not all natural, Joe.
And you can say nothing. Like, you can just post those pictures and say nothing. But if he chooses to come out and say, here's my diet, here's my cheat meals, and here's specifically what I do, but you leave out the anabolics, which you know is what's actually creating that, not the pancakes in the morning and the 4 a.m. wake up. I think that you need to say it. I do. Or you can just stay away from it. So I helped LeBron. He didn't have the courage to say it, so I said it for him.
Wow. So you should thank you.
What's the big deal? It's a legal medication.
Does he still come to UFC fights or no, LeBron?
No, he stopped as soon as I threatened him in the public. If he comes to another fight or something.
You did say that.
I said that he maybe commented on my wife's breasts one time, which he was staring at. I don't know that he said it. I added that part to it.
Maybe he just has good taste.
Ass if I see him again. Yeah. I said there was a kid in a wheelchair and he pushed him out of the way to get to this. You know, come on, I'm performing. He didn't push some kid out. I'm performing, right? But I did follow that up with it. If I see him again, I'm going to whip his ass.
So you heard what he had to say there.
That's your boy.
Soon as I heard him, I'm like, yeah, no wonder why you said that shit about LeBron. He stiffed your ass on the autograph, told you to get the hell out of my face.
Sheesh. Man.
LeBron dirty.
Soon as he said something about an autograph, I said, oh, no wonder why.
Ain't no wonder why.
Shoot, all the signs was there, man. Like, yeah. I mean, all the signs was there though. Like, man, like, because at the same time, I mean, y'all was just talking about it earlier. Like, he had that bump on his chin around that 29.
Destroyed on that.
2010. So it was there. It was all the evidence.
Yeah.
Evidence.
Exactly. Because if this was anybody else, man, they would have got destroyed in the media, dog. Like, real quick. Because imagine this was KD, man. Come on.
Oh, most definitely.
Well, this was KD, of course, because looking at him, yeah.
And
no, but I'm just saying though, LeBron was slender back in the day too. Like when his early days in Cleveland, he wasn't really big like that. He was slender and everything. He was cut, but he wasn't no huge guy like that. Only in height. He didn't get big like that till he went to Miami. I remember LeBron because LeBron and Melo were the same size.
Mm-hmm. And
They
he
was the
just,
same
and then he
size.
just started, then his body just all of a sudden just became way more bigger. I'm like, what the hell? Then he started jumping
Yeah,
in the
like
gym like he was 18 years old.
yeah. Bro, that jump was crazy because I remember that
Yeah.
shit. I remember all of that. I was like, God damn, LeBron done got big as hell. Because I remember. Because LeBron was cut up and slender. He was the same size as Melo. I remember. I remember that.
Yeah, because Melo got that little bulkiness to him as well too, but you could tell it's
Yeah.
natural. It's not cut up like
Right.
anything. Like, he's just built like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like his bodybuilder stuff. Like he was like he had like he was like yeah, he had way more muscle than KD, but I'm just saying like he wasn't that muscular like that. I remember. Because I remember when he was playing. So this, I mean, yeah, so he gonna have to. I mean, he better sue. He better sue that man for defamation, hurting his name.
Exactly.
I don't know why you walking around here like
He's not gonna sue
Right.
because he know it ain't gonna go nowhere. It's like, dog, he know ain't nobody gonna talk. Ain't nobody really gonna talk about it. The only people that's gonna really talk about it is the people that don't fuck with him like that.
man.
Like me.
I don't know, dog.
Like me. I'm gonna talk about it.
I don't know.
I ain't talking about you don't count, Cito. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about them clowns like Steven Jackson and them rest of them clowns.
No, they ain't gonna do that.
But my thing is, Trey, you got this. Listen, I hope to find a girl who defend me like you defend LeBron, dog. Like straight up, your ass is a defender of LeBron. Like, man, dog,
I think he's a part of the
because
law.
boy, you defend this boy, dog. Yeah, dog. Trey the #1 defender, dog. That boy got 9 all-team, first teams, second teams. You know,
Man. That man,
that boy ready for the defense.
Oh, you remember this, don't you? Don't you, Trey?
Oh man.
Yes, and that don't mean nothing to me.
You know what happened, right? This is after the ball field investigation. LeBron lost 15 pounds. He went on a 67-day diet. Talking about, oh, it's my diet. It
Well,
helped
this
me
is after
with
it
my
goes
weight.
down that biogen that lab, right? In Miami?
Yeah, after that lab. Yep, I remember that shit.
Yeah, I definitely.
Because I remember because he was like, he was like real skinny and shit, and he sucked on the court. I mean, he was averaging like he was like 20-some% from the field. He was like 30% from the three. I'm like, what the hell did happen to LeBron?
Yeah, he started moving.
I thought they pulled a Space Jam. They pulled a Space Jam on him. They literally pulled a Space Jam and took his powers, dog. Like, damn.
Yeah, then they was like, why'd you get so small? And he said I was on the paleo diet.
No, hell no. He wasn't on no damn pill. Yeah, no. No, he couldn't get no more shots up the ass. That's what happened.
Right.
The caveman died.
And then he had all the signs.
Right.
When it came to the
the loss of hair.
What was it? The Spurs series. With the cramped up. You started cramping up and everything like that too. Talking about it was heat. It was no air.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that too. He had on he was getting carried off the court. That's why they be making that meme. They be having Jordan, Kobe, and all their heads replacing. The players carrying them off the court. yeah, that's my favorite meme. Yeah, dog, like this. Then it's like nobody else, like Tony Parker said. Well, nobody else caught cramps on the court, so why did you?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, this coming from a guy who told Kawhi, "Oh, my injury was worse than yours. You should get out there and play." Well, I ain't gonna say nothing.
He said that, but what that got to do with? I mean, he told the truth about LeBron. Did anybody else get a cramp that day?
What I'm saying, he can't. But I'm saying he can't say that about nobody since he said that to Kawhi.
Did you know what happened to him?
I mean, dog.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Tony
He's
Parker had a real
accused.
serious injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
tore his
serious
quad.
injury.
That was
Yes.
way worse than Kawhi. Way
Yes, it was.
He couldn't
It was. Yeah.
move nothing.
Because I saw somebody. Yep, I seen somebody go through the same injury that he did, dog. So Tony wasn't lying, bro. I mean, he was.
But I'm saying he tried to use, but I knew why he used that. He tried to use that to, get Kawhi to play. And Kawhi was telling them, like, bro, my knee is not right, dog.
That was Pop get him. See, Pop thought, okay, Pop really the problem. Trying to play be doing. You can only do that with certain players. Lamar is all like you could do that with some players, but Kawhi don't care about what the or whatever it is and all that shit. Kawhi want to play ball. He don't give a damn about that. And he thought that because Kawhi was quiet, he thought he could just get away with doing that. And this nigga, I'm from LA.
Yep.
I don't play that. So that's all that happened. Like, I don't really think. But I don't blame Tony for that. I blame Popovich. Popovich ass should have been a man and just chilled and let Kawhi get himself back. Popovich, dog, sometimes that Belichick in them, dog. They gotta have that. They gotta have that control and talk to you any kind of way. And if that,
it's that ego. Because it
ain't just ego. It's. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not.
Wasn't there no more. They would sit there talking
to the leaders. It's a leader because they don't won so much and they done did it so long. They feel like they just above anything. That's all that was. It was the same thing with Brady and Belichick. Belichick always was thinking, man, it's because of me. And Brady, like, dog, I'm here too. Like, I'm doing all the game-winning drives. Like, what are we talking about?
Even Reeves
like, I'm bringing us back.
Reeves was like, man, Reeves was in there. He said, man, listen, all that was Tom Brady. All of that was Tom Brady.
Yeah, like that's why I don't understand why people be trying to say this about Brady. I'm like, do y'all understand Brady is leading in history for most game-winning touchdowns? Like game-winning touchdowns are like game-winning drives, dog. He's like number one ever.
Exactly. Even though they did cheat for him a little bit, but listen, you can't take away from his greatness. That man worked with.
Yeah, I mean, they got some calls. Yeah, they got some calls. I give they did get calls, but at the end of the day, nigga, he put Vinatieri in position to win the game.
That's a fact. And he worked with a lot of less talent on offense too. Like he wasn't working with the top wide receivers and stuff like that until he got Randy Moss. But other than that, man, he was.
Hold on. Hello? Yeah. 5-0. Yo, who is this, man? You know what this is. It's your worst nightmares. Ja. It's Rule. Yeah, you thought you finished me, huh? Yeah, I see you turn down that internet challenge. Yeah, let's do that IG challenge, baby, me and you. Ja, you bumped your head. Is this really Ja? Somebody pranking me, man? Is this really Ja? How you get this number, man? Anyway, you must have bumped your head, man. Why in the world would I battle you, man? You ain't got no songs. I mean, really, only songs you got is like with Ashanti or something. You don't have no songs on your own. Man, all my songs are better than yours. What do I think about you? Oh, Ja, look. I don't sing, man. I mean, we don't have the same type of records, man. I mean, you had your day, you had a couple of hot songs, but you couldn't contend with one of my albums, man. It's just the fact. Man, when you talk about everybody don't rule. Yeah, you scared. Ja, you didn't do anything, man. You forgot what happened that night? I mean, think about it. How smart would that be?
You came upstairs, you cut the lights off. You don't have on no night vision goggles. You can't see either. Yeah. I never thought about that. Nothing gangster about that, dog. Your man's got knocked into the light switch and just happened to hit it, and the lights went out. So that's what happened. You know, I come upstairs and hit the lights. That's dumb. Why would you hit the lights? You be stabbing your own man. Oh man, that's how I got that cut on my neck. That was black. Oh man, I didn't think about that, 5-0. All these years. That's why we got an IG battle, baby. Cause I know you ain't got better songs than me. Cause I'm real. The way you walk, the way you talk, baby, I'm real. And I don't know about you. Y'all listen, I understand. This reminds me of the 5 Heartbeats, man, when Eddie King was out there doing Nights I Wish. I'm having kind of one of those moments right now. Yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah, you a fool.
Oh. Oh, that man said, that's how I got that cut on my neck.
It was black. I ain't think about that, 5-0.
This man. That shit's so true too. That's what's funny. All of that's true.
It's like, bro. It's like your man's got knocked into the light switch. That's how the light switch.
That's how I got that cut in my neck. Damn, black. Right, 5-0.
I'm surprised here. I think one of these guys got hit in the head, pick up a speaker and hit him in the head with it.
Right.
Yes, that's all I know.
In the words of 50, order of protection. From who?
I know they drew up that fake auto protection, man. I'm like, bruh. They're trying to make it look like this man 50 Cent was scared of them or something.
Man, I felt that, man. I forgot about I had that.
Oh, you had that in the cut? You ain't dropped that yet?
I don't know if I ever did or not. It's been sitting there.
Where you found that at?
Just in my file. It was just in like one of my. I was looking for a photo, and there it was. I'm like, man, I don't know what it's in here. I'm like, I don't know if it's a bit large, but no, it fit.
Yeah, you haven't did the cartoon thing in a minute.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. It is the trade, bitch. I'm at work, Trey.
No.
So stop snitching. Stop snitching. So stop snitching. Yeah. Yeah, you know my work schedule. Right. Know my whole thing. I told you. Dog. Look, hey, listen. Hey, Tito.
Tuesday through Saturday. You have Sunday and Monday off.
No, listen. I had to jump on the dog because he was pissing me off with that Cam shit. Then he made me mad. About he gonna talk about Penny should be thankful Shaq brought him on. Hold up, now that was it. That was the last straw. Hell no. I was done. I had to jump on. Hell no.
Because you know Shaq made him.
Man, Trey just throw shit at the wall, hope it stick, dog. That's all he do, bro. That boy be right. 30, like dog, like you know what I'm saying. That boy be like, you know how Christian be capped like 40% of the time. This dude capped 60% of the time, bro. Like shit, he backwards. Nobody wanted to hear that. Nobody wanted to hear that crap, man. No, but see, he said that shit because he said that shit because he know I love Penny, dog. He know that. He know Penny my guy.
He knew what he was.
He was like, Shaq, put him in the door.
I wasn't even. Hold on. First of all, I wasn't even thinking of you when I said that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. I know you. I know you better not say that disrespectfulness ever. So what's up with y'all, man? Is Brunson still hurt or he back?
Yeah, he came back that last game. That's why we won.
Okay.
Yeah, we needed Brunson because Brunson was basically, man, like he got hurt in that Cleveland game, like in the first quarter and stuff like that. It was like what 2 minutes into the game, and
Yeah,
then
he
just
got
sat
hit on
out.
that funny bone. That was for that.
Yeah, he couldn't get up. Yeah, he could not.
Hey, Cino, what you think? Hey, Cino, what you think my Magic? What you think my Magic need to do, man? Like, what you think they need to work on?
Point guard, consistent point guard.
Yeah, because Anthony Black young, he's still young and stuff. So
That's
Y'all
what
got
they miss.
y'all got good
You think-
defense though. I couldn't even lie.
They need consistent point guard play. They got every piece they need.
Yeah, they got every pick. That's what I'm saying. They got good defense. They got
And they
12
got
players as well too.
So Anthony off the bench is great.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Because he
Yeah,
was killing my team. He was killing my team the last game that we played.
yeah. That's the only thing. That's
because he got the balls to take the big shots.
And Pablo took a
yeah. Because Jalen's good at defensive, but he's not real good at facilitating. He's not really a great facilitating guard.
He's a slasher.
Yeah,
And somebody
the
please
defender.
explain to me how the hell Boston can basically kick the Warriors' ass. Like, bro, I was like, bro, what the hell going
And
on
because
out
they were cheating the whole night, they weren't giving the Warriors shit. That's what
here?
happened.
It's like, no. They was like the Celtics scored 82 points in the first half. 82 points? What the hell?
And then in the next game, they made it up to him and let them beat the Bucks by 50. let the Warriors beat the Bucks by 50. Like, we're gonna make up for it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because the Bucks don't got to worry about losses and wins right now. They're like,
Man, the Bucks should never got rid. The Bucks should never got rid of Brother Man, dog. Because they were. I know their defense wasn't as good, but it still was better than this. I'm sorry.
Oh, after last night, it was like, bro, they defense is awful. Cause D'Lo was killing Damian Lillard and Pat Beverly. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
So who you got? Who you got in the championships? You know, you got the Clips and the Knicks or Clips and Boston.
I got the Clips in Boston. They're gonna stick Boston in there.
Yeah,
they're gonna stick Boston in there. It look like
my thing with them is they gonna win it this time.
For the season, they'd have been there.
I just got to.
My thing with Boston is they gonna win it this time. It's like, bro, come on.
No, they got 2 Scottie Pippins. No.
It's like, bro, y'all get that again. Like, man.
And the Celtics, they got to stop choking. That's the problem when it comes really down to it. But I think they got the right pieces this year around, though.
Well, if they don't win this year, Cino, if they don't win this year, you think they finally gonna break that team up?
Boston, yeah.
Yeah, because they got to play Jason Tatum, right?
The thing is, they're not gonna break it up to the point where it's
like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they're gonna stay
until they're gonna blame everybody else. I think Big Al gonna probably be gone. and then they're gonna start building around it.
So it's gonna be KP is gonna take his position basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the Al Horford position.
And
then
really, Al
Drew
Horford
Holiday was a good pickup.
Hey,
for
my
them
bad.
too, man.
Hey, my bad, Cino. I was switching my earpiece over. You can say that again.
You said what?
He said
I
he
said
didn't hear you.
I said I didn't hear you. I was switching my earpiece over. You can say that again. I was.
Oh, about breaking up the team. I was like, oh yeah. I see that they're gonna probably keep Tatum and Brown, but they're gonna replace the other parts that they got on the team because they were trying to restructure what they were doing, and it ain't gonna be that dramatic. They're gonna still keep the core. They just want to tweak it a little bit. The thing is about Boston is they got too many white guys. They love them. They got to keep them little white guys on the court.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. Yeah, that is true. That is true, dog.
I'm like, bro, you only got one good one, and he can't stay healthy.
Man, they only missing Fournier to complete their whiteness. That's it.
I'm surprised, dog. When the Knicks got rid of 40, I was like, I said, yep, they finally did it.
But hey, yo, Trey, Outlaw finally went to go spend over $50 when that happened, bro. I'm so happy. You know, Outlaw cheapest, Cino. Like he dollar bet, Cino.
Listen, if I was a betting man, I'd be rich right now because I said he was going to the Detroit Pistons.
They just, I was just reading a while ago, your boy Jared Jr. got traded to the Browns for a pack of cigarettes.
To the Browns?
Yeah, he got traded to the Browns.
Oh man, but you see, but you saw my video. You see what they doing to Russell Wilson? They trying to blackball Russ, man.
I already knew what was gonna happen with that. Everybody was like, "Oh, they stupid." Now they
Because dog, Sean Payton. Cause they're taking that cap hit, and plus, you know, they trying to make Sean Payton look good, dog. Cause he got exposed last year for being trash. Like it was really Drew Brees who made him.
That's a fact. And I'm like, Russell Wilson doesn't do nothing to nobody, man. Like he's a good guy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It don't matter. It don't matter. He's black. It don't matter. He's black.
He just should have said something about Payton. I said, no, he can't do that. No, if he would have done that, the media would have ridiculed him for that.
Right. It was crazy.
So he basically he did the right thing. He's like, look, I still want to be a Bronco, even though he knew that he wasn't gonna be there.
But they got rid of Jared Judy, so they're gonna keep and then. But but see, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. That's why I'm like, why would you get rid of Russ? You can't do nothing now. You got dead cap. You're gonna be like, what? They like 50 mil dead cap or something?
Exactly.
That's
and they was like, dog, the Broncos broke the record for the largest dead cap in NFL history.
This year?
Cino, what you were saying? You were saying something, Cino.
I said that they did all that. They wanted Russ gone that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it does. Like I said, it doesn't make no sense because the plays that they were throwing up was terrible.
Russ for the bare minimum now. Now, if you any team, you can pick Russ up for the bare minimum.
If I'm the Steelers, I'm picking them up.
I would have had Russ last night, but I don't think he want to go.
Yeah, it seems like y'all moving on from the field.
The Steelers, Raiders, Falcons, dog. They need to go get them now. One of them three.
Yeah, I think the Raiders would be a good spot for him.
Tomlin want him.
Yeah.
Tomlin want him.
Yeah.
If it ain't up to him.
It's
And
up
that's
to the
my thing.
Roonies, right?
Everybody's like,
It's
oh,
up to the Roonies.
oh,
Yeah. Up to
and
Wait, hold
everybody
on.
like, oh, Pittsburgh, they want him, they want him. I said, it ain't up
Is
to.
it true that Saquon Barkley is going to the Ravens?
No, Tomlin won. That's the one.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah, that's what I said.
no. Saquon Barkley might be going to the Texans.
The white
Oh,
got to be quarterback. That hometown,
Would
he's
you?
from Pittsburgh, but he ain't shit.
yeah.
And they got him.
Yeah, Pickett. Yeah, Pickett. Yeah, Pickett. Yeah, Pickett. Yeah, he ain't that guy. And then plus,
No, he's not.
he really rubbed. And then plus, he went the wrong way because he was supposed to start the last 4 games of the season, but he pouted and said, "I ain't backing up no Rudolph and that." So Tomlin then was like, "All right, then F you then, sit on the sideline," and that's how they went on that win streak.
Yep.
He showed his true colors, man.
Yeah, because he's the hometown hero. Now you gonna blame the coach.
Yep. Oh, Q Lee in this thing.
What's up, y'all?
Who are you jinxing today?
Who you hating today?
Wow. I already knew that was coming.
Who's the next victim? We all
Nah,
know Shaq gonna be a victim. LeBron ain't gonna be a victim of his.
Hey yo, Q, you hear him over here defending his boy? He over here defending him hard.
I heard him the whole time. He put everybody in the bus.
Man, I think, man, what about Dwight Howard? What about Peyton Manning? He just over there just calling everybody out.
It was
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan 1 year.
Michael Jordan could have did something. Yeah, I'm like, what? I said, bruh, only thing big on Michael Jordan was that fat head of his, dog. That was it.
Right.
Arrogant bad. And I ain't like Mike. You got me up here defending Mike, dog. I ought to choke you, Trey.
Hey, Cino.
I hate you, Trey.
Hey, Cino.
Yo.
Did you put any money on that AJ fight?
No, I didn't.
You should have.
I only think I had him winning by decision. See, with Anthony, he's so scary. You know, you can't really trust him. Like, I knew when he fought Usyk, he was gonna lose because he's scary. His confidence level. If you give him confidence, then he gonna do it. I didn't know he was gonna knock him out. I thought he was gonna go to the decision.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Man,
that's the thing about AJ.
Because Styles made fights. I knew because AJ style all wrong for Usyk because you know Usyk is elusive and it can move. AJ stiff, you know that.
Yep.
So I knew he was gonna knock out what you call it.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. And then in the first round, I just saw the way he was. And you know, he took it seriously, and you know, you knew the guy don't have any boxing ability.
Yeah,
like
right.
he's a striker and not a boxer.
Right.
Because he's all he did was like basically set him up for the right hand all night.
Yep.
He
Feint the left and did the right the whole night.
Right. I'm just gonna keep jabbing, and you reacting. Right. Your feints. Right. You reacting to all the feints. Oh, good. You keep dropping the hand every time. All I gotta do is land that right over the top whenever I want to throw it. I'll be like, okay.
Right.
Bah!
Right.
Hit it once. Bah!
Right. Because he dropped him like twice with the same punch, the right hand.
Yeah, because the hand keep coming down because he's not used to it. He's not used to boxing like that.
Right.
But he's getting his money.
Right. And the same thing gonna keep happening to these MMA guys. You got Sean O'Malley talking crap. The Tank go clean his lights out too. Same thing gonna happen.
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he want to fight.
The guy from UFC?
Yeah, he want to fight Tank.
Oh hell no, he gonna get beat the up.
I know.
Tank
go clean his clock.
He'll be sleeping around. He'll be sleeping about one round.
Right. Right.
No, he is not touching no Tank. I'm sorry.
Speaking of Tank, who the hell is Frank Martin?
AOQ, who you said? What was the guy name you said? Oh, O'Reilly?
Yeah,
Shane
O'Malley.
O'Reilly.
Yeah.
The
He
one
got
with the
the color hair, like
bubblegum
the
hair. Yeah,
color
bubblegum
braids,
hair.
like pink braids.
He's in the UFC.
Oh.
He's in the UFC.
He's fighting
Man,
tonight. So I'm guessing he was
man, aren't UFC fighters like 0-50 against boxers, dog? Like every time I see a UFC fighter fight a boxer, they get knocked out. Remember the girl? What was the girl? Rousey? She got knocked out. McGregor got knocked out. Like everybody getting knocked out from UFC who tried to box.
It's that money, man.
But they don't give a damn whether they get knocked out or not. Long that check clear.
They're going to get
Yeah,
that
that's
money,
true.
because that money.
No, I know that. Yeah.
UFC like that.
No, it's not, bro. They got them football contracts, probably worse than that.
Because UFC is a company.
No, they ain't get that type of bread now.
UFC.
No, I know they're not. I'm just saying the setup of the contract, like they don't really get nothing from it. That's all. I know they ain't making as much as a football player. I'm just saying that the contracts is UFC friendly. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Cena, what's going on with this man? This Ryan Garcia, man, with this whole Bottom thing.
Man, he all over the place.
He on drugs or something?
Yeah. He gonna be on Aaron. Yeah, he gonna be like Aaron Carter again.
Ah,
He gonna be Aaron Carter.
Man, I believe it though, man. The stuff that
I
he was
believe
saying.
in. I believe what he's saying.
Oh yeah, I believe that happened to him, but
yeah, I believe it.
Damn, I'm like, yeah, he gonna get knocked out this this fight that he has coming up though. I know that for a fact.
Q, your ass always believes some shit. Shut your ass up. You always believe some shit. Man, I believe they did it, though. I believe they did it, though. Like, nigga,
Did you see the did you see the Joseph Parker fight?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, man, he did. Yeah, man, he did good, man.
Wait, wait, Cino, so you think the Mike Tyson fight is going to decision? It's gonna be a draw? My bad. It's gonna be a draw.
Tyson gonna carry that boy, man.
Oh yeah, the Mike Tyson fight. Yeah, I think
man, he gonna carry him.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say he gonna carry him, but he ain't gonna hit him as hard.
He gonna carry him like Floyd carried McGregor, man. He gonna carry him. And then he gonna take him out.
I'm like, man, Mike Tyson still got speed, man.
Man, he gonna carry him. Trust me, he gonna carry that boy. He gonna carry that boy in 5 rounds.
All I'm gonna say is this: it's gonna go 12 rounds.
I don't think so,
bro. Dog. Do we really want to see this shit?
No, I don't want to see it.
I'll be lying to say I ain't gonna watch it.
I don't really want to see it, but I'm gonna see it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I want to see it.
I'm just seeing it because of Mike Tyson. That's.
I don't want to see it, but I'm gonna see it.
Right, Cino, right.
Talk about some. Oh, Mike is 57. I wouldn't want to get punched by Mike if he was 27. It don't matter.
Right.
Yeah, well, nobody want to get hit at Mike at 27.
Hell no. I would have said 87. I still don't want to get
that man said, I see him like doing the little drill with the bag hitting the bits and stuff. I'm like, dog, hell no.
So Cino, I got a question. Cino. I know it's gonna be on Netflix, right? But do we have to pay like extra? Is it Netflix pay-per-view?
No, Netflix. No, from what we're hearing, if you go on Netflix, you should be all good.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay,
We're not doing live TV till like next year or so.
But this.
Yeah. You cut off HD. But yeah. I can't even like I said, I'm watching. I mean, I got Netflix and everything, so you know.
Yeah, because they trying to get into
That Netflix
to
money.
the streaming game. Netflix is.
Yeah, it's basically a game changer and stuff. So they're gonna get a
Yeah,
big
because
bag.
they signed their deal. They signed their deal with WWE. So
Yeah, exactly. The WWE. I was hoping that the NFL or NBA was gonna hop on that too.
what was it? I think it was what $5 billion deal. I think it's like $5 billion.
$5 billion for what?
The WWE and Netflix.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like
Yep,
$5
and
billion.
just in case, yeah, and just in case anybody wondering,
I thought they was gonna.
it ain't
I thought it
happening.
got screwed up because of the Vince situation. I thought they was gonna back out, but they didn't back
And
out.
they weren't finna let that. They weren't finna let that money on. That's too much money on the line.
That's true.
And just in case
I
everybody
still
wondering,
think Vince is still running stuff in the background.
Vince ain't running shit.
No, Vince ain't running jack.
I mean, they did this before,
Them
but no,
people from TKO said, look, he ain't running nothing. He ain't doing not a thing.
But Triple H, I believe, is doing the booking,
NXT.
and he has a couple writers too.
Oh, okay. What about Stephanie
Triple H is
McMahon?
doing like the booking.
Stephanie McMahon is at home taking care of the kids.
So Shane McMahon is not around either?
No.
Damn.
Shane, no.
Nobody with the last name McMahon is running anything. Nothing.
That's crazy.
Oh, The Rock running everything now.
Yeah, it seemed like that.
Yeah, you see how? Yeah, he went TKO. He just told them in the ring. TKO which means I own you. I got 30%.
Right.
But here's the problem. You can say it, but also Cody has power too.
Who, Cody?
Yeah.
Cody has no goddamn power.
How you think Jay Uso winded up on Raw?
I don't watch wrestling no more, but
Why do you think Jay Uso is on Raw? Because of the goddamn Rock.
Right. But yo, Bacino, this is what you and this is what Blood was saying. Blood Boxing was saying, like, these young guys, they can't carry the sport. Dog, Mike Tyson coming back and outselling them. And he's been out the ring forever.
Yeah, exactly.
But then people are like, oh, this guy go. I'm like, bro, this is going to draw huge money.
But I can't say this though.
Mike Tyson could be going to anywhere in the world, and he's gonna make stuff pay.
Yep, facts. Yep, that's facts. Yep, that's true.
But I can't
You
say
don't want to see Mike. That's just all to it.
right. I can't say Triple H is as far as the creative, as far as the writing. He's got good writers, and Shawn Michaels doing a damn good job with NXT with the writing, especially with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. He's doing a damn good job with the writing with that.
okay. Shawn Michaels is not fighting no more?
That's why I said.
No, Shawn Michaels do the writing for the NXT.
Oh, okay.
With the storylines.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, that's why I said if Vince would have been running it, I said, dog, he would have had Trick Williams all messed up.
So wait, so what is The Rock? So The Rock is still fighting, or he's just only doing WrestleManias?
Oh no, The Rock is in there for WrestleMania. Rock is
he's in there on WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's the main event. Right. You gotta pay big money for The Rock.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
but and I'm like, bro, and I'm just sitting there like, bro,
don't you?
Hell, they've been so
and I'm sitting there watching them do their dialogues. I'm like, bro, Roman does not have no idea that The Rock is just playing him like a fiddle.
Yeah,
isn't that his cousin or something?
Yeah.
That's right. He said you got two other siblings. One was a Dallas cheerleader waiting for the Cowboys. And another one is a Hall of Famer, your brother.
and you came 20 years later because you was a mistake.
And he slapped the piss out of him. And
Like,
Kobe slapped the piss out of him.
what you say? Slap.
That was good, man. Good writing. That's good writing, dog. That was the perfect slap. Good writing.
What did you just say?
Man.
Early talk. Man, selfless. Look, you had your time. You ain't gonna take ours.
Right. And then he said you midlife crisis.
Yeah, you midlife crisis.
That's really it. I'm like, dog. I'm like, bro, you are going through a midlife crisis.
You midlife crisis.
They gotta help Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns can't talk.
He can't.
Right. So that's why the Rock is there to help him do the dialogue. He had like one little line, and that's all. Like, you gonna let him talk for you? You gonna let this cross dresser talk for you?
Right. That's why you got Paul Heyman. That's why Paul Heyman right there.
That's why I said, bro. I'm like, Roman, but stand down, my son.
Right.
Stand down.
In this conversation, just shut
Yeah.
up.
So they got this. So he basically sounds like he's Brock Lesnar did. So he's basically like Brock Lesnar did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar, he didn't have no mic skills.
Right.
All he could do was wrestle.
Right.
Dog, I'm like, dog, y'all should have known Roman Reigns didn't have no mic skills after John Cena just straight up cooked him on the mic.
Right. Right.
And then they tried to bring John Cena back and they tried to put Solo in front of him. I'm like, yeah, he about to cook him. Solo tried to talk, and John Cena was like, "That's it. We've been waiting for a whole year for you to talk, and that's the best you can come up with."
No. I'm gonna tell you the funny part. When The Rock put Solo on blast, was like, "Yeah, Solo can sing, y'all." the crowd wanted him to sing. Solo looking like, man, did you just really say that?
Yeah, because that's not a part of his character. His character is like, he got to be serious at all times.
Man, Seth Rollins, he said, "You walking clown emoji show."
Yeah, because he tried to bring back his old persona. I was like,
hey, I seen Sting fighting still.
Yeah, they doing a good job right now, man, with the writing, man.
Real. And I was supposed to have been gone 3 hours ago, but I'm gonna get up.
I was like, no, I seen this video like probably at like 10 o'clock. I get up.